Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with another Washington Wizards basketball stream. Yes, um, we're back. We took Saturday off, mental health day. Stream before that was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Sunday, what's going on, Kevin? Um, Sunday the Wizards took a L to the Grizzlies. Made a valiant comeback. They made a valiant comeback, but too little, too late. Too little, too late. Jordan Goodwin, my guy. Jordan Goodwin finally got some playing time. He looked impressive out there. What's going on, Matt? But the Wizards ultimately fell short. But quick turnaround. Quick turnaround for the Wizards. They go up against the Charlotte Hornets today. Bradley Beal, once again, is out tonight. I saw Kyle Kuzma was downgraded. Kyle Kuzma was downgraded tonight to questionable with a shoulder injury. But he's playing. I just looked at the starting lineup. He's playing. The starting lineup tonight is Monte Morris, Corey Kispert, Deni Avdija, Kyle Kuzma, and Kristaps Porzingis. The same lineup that they threw out there against the Grizzlies. The Hornets, they're starting Terry Rozier, Dennis Smith Jr., Kelly Oubre, PJ Washington, and Mason Plumlee. So, interesting matchups. G League, you said they need some wing. They need to sign some wings. Matt, you said why the go team look more entertaining than the Wiz. Kevin, you said, hey, Jordan Goodwin was awesome, especially guarding John Morant. I like Jordan Goodwin. I've been calling for Jordan Goodwin for a while. Kevin said, how come Davis is balling in the G League but can't do it in the NBA? Because the G League is the G League. It's a level down. We should take that as a good sign, though, Kevin, because he couldn't do anything in the Summer League. So him having a good game, he got called up today. Don't know if he plays. Maybe he does. I hope he doesn't take Monte Morris's Jordan Goodwin's minutes. But he got called up today. But he had a really good game in his last go-go game. So that's good to see for Johnny Davis. Maybe he gets some playing time tonight and can build off of that at the NBA level. But that's a good sign for Johnny. That's a good sign for Johnny. Something to give him some confidence. That was a game that gave him some confidence. That's what he needed. He needed something to really get himself going. That was a really nice performance from him. And, that's good. He needed that. He needed to see the ball go in the hoop multiple times. He needed to get big blocks and whatnot. So, that's good. Lennon Gordon Howard is not playing. He's not in the lineup tonight. I don't believe Gordon Howard is playing. I believe he's still out. Yeah. Yeah. Gordon Hayward is not playing tonight. What's going on, Champ? Matt, you said David shot 3 for 3 from the arc last night. Yeah, what's going on, Jay? Rain, what's going on? Takia, you said thanks for live. Appreciate you for being in here. Kevin, you said I'm easy for Philly Monday. We going to be our first loss. Well, Eagles down. That would be pretty crazy. That was a pretty tough loss. I'm not going to cap, man. That was a pretty tough loss against Kirk Cousins. Mr. You like that. Kirk. But one thing I'm happy with is Jordan Goodwin's development. I've been asking him. I've been asking and begging for Jordan Goodwin to get some playing time, man, because he's impressed the whole offseason. He was impressive the whole offseason. I was begging for him to get some playing time. He finally was able to get some good minutes, and my man was on triple-double alert. Jordan Goodwin was out there hooping, doing his thing. He was plus in the net rating. He looked good out there, and I want to see more of him tonight. I do. He was out there rebounding. He was facilitating. He was doing his thing. I love that. Biggie, what's going on with you, my guy? Takia, thank you. I appreciate you. Checking out my water, my flavored water. Kevin said, at least we don't have records like Golden State and Lakers. Lakers are cooked. Lakers are probably cooked. Warriors will be all right, but the Lakers are probably cooked. Lakers are about as cooked as us. Chevy said, I like Goodwin. I won't mind if he gets the rock. He's more of a point guard than anyone we got. Yeah. Hey, Jordan Goodwin looked better than Monte Morris out there at the point guard spot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie about it, man. Wizards just need to find a way to get into the winning column tonight. Obviously no LaMelo Ball. He's been out with the ankle sprain. Obviously, no Gordon Hayward, as I just said. So, I mean, one of the issues the Wizards do have is Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier does a lot of damage to the Wizards. We've seen Terry Rozier cook the Wizards a lot of times. So, I can see Denny starting off matched up on Terry Rozier to start, because we know Terry Rozier is a guy who can get hot, a guy who can dominate, a guy who can put up 30 points, you know, a guy who can really get hot, and he's gotten hot against the Wizards before in the past. So we can only hope that that we can, you know, turn his water off. Kevin said, damn, you've been out for a month. Gary said, if that's the case, give me AD for a bag of Doritos and have our DC Twin Towers. Or give me LeBron. You know, I seen an article today. I posted it on my Twitter. I seen an article today. Let me go to it. They said, let me find it. Here we go. This is the tweet I posted off of Bleacher Report. This was the trade that this is huge. This is the trade that they projected or said, you know, maybe for us. They said the Knicks get Will Barton. You know, they get an expiring contract in exchange for our first round pick that they currently have. That's lottery protected. They give us that pick back and Evan Fournier. Obviously, they're giving us the first round pick because we will be taking on the remaining 2 years of Evan Fournier's contract, and they get an expiring and they get off his contract. It's like when we gave up that first round pick to the Brooklyn Nets to get off of Andrew Nicholson's contract. We had to get off Andrew Nicholson's contract. We gave up a first to get off John Wall's contract. So yeah, this would be the Knicks giving us our first round pick back. You know, I would assume there will be no protections, the Wizard, whatever, will figure all that out. Me giving up Will Barton and expiring, and we're taking on Evan's contract, and we're getting our pick back. The reasons I like it is because we can finally have the flexibility. To move other picks. Because every time we talk about trading for a guy. Before we can move anything, we have to be able to we have to come to an agreement with the Knicks to remove the protections of the first round pick in order to be able to move 2026, 2027. You know, in order to be able to move those and have that flexibility, we have to remove those first round pick protections, those lottery protections. But getting our pick back, and I assume the pick protections will be gone. We wouldn't have to worry about that no more. We will be able to move 2023. We will be able to move 24, 25, 26, no problem. We have that flexibility to move that pick now. Or future first round picks with no worry about us not having back-to-back first rounds or trading back-to-back first round picks or whatnot. We wouldn't run into that issue anymore. So I will pull this trigger. And I would hope that Fournier three-point shooting comes back to life, because the Wizards could use another three-point shooter. I would just hope that his three-point shooting comes back to life. So I would do that. I would do that. I want that first round pick back. Because every time we talk about a trade, we can't even fully talk about moving future picks because of the 2023 pick with the protections. We will have to remove the protections. So every time we talk about these players and moving first round picks, we can't. We can't even really talk about it because the Knicks have our pick and it's protected. So I would definitely say that trade. I mean, I would definitely go with that trade. Me personally. Biggie said, funny thing is we don't have to suck as bad if everyone will play their roles correctly and West side by side of the lineup. Man, West, I'm off West personally. I'm off Tommy personally. I think Tommy's cooked. I think Wes is cooked. I think Wes's offense is trash. I don't think it works well. I don't think the players enjoy playing in Wes's scheme. Personally, I don't think the players enjoy playing in Wes's scheme personally. And I think that leaks into the defense, the poor defense. I also, with Tommy, I mean, he makes decent trades for sure. Tommy makes decent trades, but I mean, other than that, we have yet to draft a home run player. We have yet to draft any, bona fide starter. I don't know. Kevin said, let's get Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka, apparently, the reason it's not finished with the Nets yet is because I heard Adam Silver stepped in. And then also there's been pushback from the Nets female employees, which is not surprising at all. There's been a lot of pushback on Joe Tsai from Brooklyn Nets female employees. So that's why that whole thing may not even happen, which I'm not surprised about. Chippy said nobody wants to come to the Wizards. We be lucky to hold on the players we get. That's why you got to trade for them, because you ain't going to get none in free agency. So you got to make a trade for them. You either got to draft really well like the Raptors do. They had Raptors have been playing a rookie, and last night he had 6 blocks. So, you either got to be a really good drafting team like the Raptors, or you have to make trades. Brandy said, hey, what's up, my brother? What is it looking like tonight for us? What do you think will be the outcome? I honestly can't tell you. I wish I could tell you, but I mean, it's so the Wizards are, and this is what I was talking about in my rant. You never know which Wizards you're gonna get. You never know which Wizard you're gonna get. You never know what Wizards team you're gonna get. You can get that Wizards team that started out in the first half against the Grizzlies, or you can get that team that was on a run and came back and took the lead momentarily against the Grizzlies, or the team that showed up against the 76ers, or the team that showed up against the Brooklyn Nets. I really gave up on predicting Wizards games because I honestly do not know. I don't know what Wizards team we're going to see tonight. I honestly don't know, man. I honestly don't know. I wish I could be more confident in the outcomes of these Wizards games, but I just never know which Wizards team we're going to see. Which I hate. I hate that fact, but I mean, it is what it is. It really is what it is. Let me close my window. I don't know if you guys can hear this dog, my neighbor's dog, but he keeps barking, and I'm sick of it. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. But yeah. Omer said, why are you a Wizards fan? Just going to the games back in the day with my dad. Watching a lot of Gilbert Arenas, in that environment, the MCI Center. It was a lot of lit times. It was lit times. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun back then. And then I ended up just being a Wizards fan because of Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas was a really exciting player to watch at that time. In that Wizard squad with, what's the name? With, what is his name? Antoine Jameson, Caron Butler, and all them. That was really, it was fun stuff. It was definitely fun stuff. And then, bam, Wizards fan. It was fun stuff. me tweet out this link. All right. Bernie said, I agree. Kevin says it's too late to go back, D. Go back where? Mike said, why can't we rebuild like the Blazers, build a young core around our main guy, Bill? I mean, that's... Well, one, I can't even be confident about the Wizards in the draft. I don't really have confidence in the Wizards drafting decisions. I don't have confidence in a lot of things the Wizards do. So even if the Wizards were to rebuild, we can't even be confident that that would really work out. You know, we may end up being stuck at the bottom of the barrel. I just don't really have any. I don't really have any trust in the Wizards and their decision making. I really don't. Matt, yeah, you said go back to the good times with Gilbert and the Big Three. Yeah, during the good times, it was fun. You know, never made it out the first round of the playoffs, but it kept running into LeBron. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. Got the Bulls, but they kept running into LeBron. Biggie said, at this point, I have no faith in Bradley. I don't know. COVID is just attacking him or something. Whatever is just attacking Brad. Because Bradley Beal, I mean, every single year now, he ends up being out with from health and safety protocols or whatever. Every single night. At first, earlier this season, it was because of the strep throat. It ended up being strep throat, and I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's always something with Brad and the health safety protocols. I mean, I guess it's just bad luck. Kevin said, honestly, we could have beat Brown back in 17-18 if we won that game 7. I think we had a shot. I think we definitely had a shot. I think we definitely would have had a chance. Don't know if we would have pulled it off. But I definitely do think we could have gave him some bump, Kevin. I definitely do think we could have gave him some bump. I think we would have beat the Hawks that year. I forgot what year it was. Back when John Wall broke his hand and he missed those 2 games or whatnot. I think we could have beat the Hawks. That's when the Hawks were the number 1 seed, I believe. In the second round, I think we could have beat the Hawks. It's a couple times, man. But yeah. What can you do? Biggie said Brad is not a leader. So what type of leader lasts when they're down 30? I mean, the Wizards are just... I don't know. I don't know, Kevin. Brad and the Wizards... Man, I just want the dudes to win games, man. I just want the guys to win games. They seem to struggle to do so. What I'm not going to do tonight, I'm not going to rant again. That rant took a lot out of me. I was very upset. I'm not going to get it again. I'm not getting that mad again until like a little while. So if they get smacked up tonight or they do something infuriating tonight, I probably will be upset, but I'm not ranting. It's only so much ranting I can do. Kevin said, I hope Tommy can trade for Mike Conley. The way the Jazz are playing right now, I don't think they are looking to move Mike Conley. Maybe if they come down to earth and start losing, they'll start to look to trade away some of those veterans. But right now, they don't have a reason to trade Conley. That team is hooping. That team looks like it's about to surpass everybody's expectations. That team is hooping. Biggie said, I'm going into this game expecting to lose so I won't get ticked off. Hey, when you expect Wait. What that line Zendaya say off of Spider-Man Far From Home? I don't remember what she said. She said, expect disappointment and you'll never be disappointed or something like that. She said something like that. Kevin said, imagine if you were at the game like I wasn't at the... Man, like, that was so pathetic, Kevin, that game. They gave this was at home, too. They gave the home crowd absolutely nothing to cheer about in that whole game. The bench unit came in the first quarter For some odd reason, West took Brad and KP out. I know Kuz was in a little foul trouble. And then just let KD dominate their whole bench unit. Next thing you know, at the end of the first quarter, they're down 10 points and they never recovered. They never recovered. I don't understand. And then they kept trying to double team Kevin Durant. And then they didn't rotate. They kept leaving dudes wide open. That was insane. I mean, I just think it's insane. When you expect disappointment, will never get let down. Matt, you said every time I wear my Westbrook Wiz jersey, we lose. I didn't get a Westbrook jersey because I felt like he would have. I felt like Westbrook was like a one and done kind of thing. I felt like it was going to be that, and it ended up being that. Oh my God!
Plumlee picking up his dribble now.
The game's on. I'm sorry.
Posting up over Corey Kispert.
I'm over here BSing. It's 7:04. Why is the game on so early? I'm used to it starting at 7:10. I'm over here BSing.
Post in that mid-post area and shoot either left or right turnaround jump shots.
I'm over here BSing. I didn't even know the game was on.
Right
Wizards lead 7-2.
Lifting his legs.
Wizards up 7-2. Terry Rozier.
Why did the game start so early? It's like 7 o'clock. They actually started on time. I'm sorry. I'm just so not used to that.
Tonight in this ball game, he's going to be the primary focus when you talk about the Hornets trying to get buckets. He shot 24 times.
Kyle Kuzma floater attempt. Gets it to go.
For Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma had a tough shooting night last night.
Let me get the box score up.
14, 2 of 9 from 3.
Kelly Oubre wide open from 3.
Oubre triggers a 3.
Misses it.
Rebound Avia, but Mason Plumlee snatches it right from him and scores.
It's a miscue right there. Denny Avia has to do a better job being stronger with that ball. He's corralling that defensive rebound.
Oh, you said 7 o'clock tip all across the league because of voter awareness? Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense.
I'm sure that's probably going to be one of your keys tonight, just seeing the Wizards trying to get back on defense against this team in Charlotte that likes to run.
We always talk about effort.
Good defense there from the Wiz.
Kuzma,
okay. And there's also, I thought maybe it's because like all the NBA teams were playing.
Yeah, well, when you talk about build from last night, let's get some carryover.
My bad, I was not aware. I went back to the stream.
What I saw in that
it was 4-0.
How the Wizards
I was extremely confused.
Can that carry over tonight?
Terry Rozier puts the shots up, airballs it. Mason Plumlee though with another rebound with a shot clock violation.
Those are two guys that can combine 40+ points any given night. Can you take advantage of that? And will there be carryover from that Memphis game?
Shot clock violation there for the Hornets. It's an interesting matchup tonight between Dennis Smith Jr. and Monte Morris at that point guard position. As Kyle Kuzma
being a little too aggressive.
I think if the Wizards
Most
settle
ball
down,
there.
they get whatever they want tonight, especially in the middle pick and roll situations with Porzingis or Kyle Kuzma attacking going downhill, but you have to be patient.
The defense there, again by the Wiz.
You know what the biggest cue is right now that I see defensive effort is the deflections. The amount of deflections that I see. Denny Avdia on that possession and a couple before that, Kyle Kuzma closing out, knocking one out of bounds. That's going to be disruptive tonight.
Denny on Rozier here.
Here's Washington trying to attack. Look at all the hands in there with the Wizards. Corey Kispert comes up.
Kispert gets the rebound. Kuzma with the pump fake, gives it off to Kispert. Turnover there. Kelly Oubre drives it in on Kispert, gets the foul and the and one call. Jay said they play right when they attack, shoot threes, then they lose. Yeah. And this is a game where they should be like getting to the basket a lot. You know, Mason Plumlee shouldn't deter the Wizards at all from getting down low and getting in the paint. This should be a game where they should really be, getting to the basket and putting pressure on the interior.
He's making a mistake and is happy about it. You can see the emotion.
Kelly Oubre this season is shooting 66% from the charity stripe, but he hits that one. We've got a tie ball game at 9 with 8 minutes here remaining in the first
KP
quarter.
draws the foul on Plumlee. Going to go to the free throw line.
Right now already, both teams have been able to score, I would say, comfortably. Who is going to be the first team to get the most consecutive defensive stops? And whoever that is,
KP for 2.
Have an opportunity to gain some cushion, kind of going at 6-0, 8-0
misses the first free throw.
Last night, Porzingis had a season-low 10 points after having 4 double-doubles to start the year. He made 7 of 24 shots in the last 2 games. As a Wizards team, they
KP
really struggled from the
hits the
3-point
second
line.
free
Last
throw.
night was proof positive of that. So how important is it really to kind of get paint points tonight and let that open up the rest of your offensive game?
Rozier working the pick and roll game with Plumlee. Plumlee gets fouled as he tries to pass it out.
Early on. But what point paints?
I think that was on
points
Danny.
Paint do that draws multiple defenders to react in the painted area.
First
on
foul.
those kickouts, you got to find shooters. And last but not least, if you're catching it wide open, take your time, shoot the ball with confidence, and knock the shot down. I think it was too many missed opportunities last night.
Denny RVO on Terry Rozier, working, kicks it out to the corner. Dennis Smith.
Down the stretch.
Dennis Smith, tough mid-range, can't get it to fall. But another offensive rebound for the Hornets. Mason Plumlee is getting way too many offensive rebounds. Kelly Oubre, tough shot over KP, can't get that to fall.
Active hands by both teams really to start this game tonight.
The Hornets have 4 offensive rebounds.
Porzingis looking for Morris. Morris trying to go downhill to kick out to
Oubre loses Kuzma, but he can't hit that 3. Nice cut by Oubre. Gets the basket. Really good cut by Oubre there.
Kyle Kuzma right there got caught in the jam, not seeing man and ball, and allowed Kelly Oubre to slip baseline for that finish.
Foul there on Kelly Oubre, reaching in on Denny. It's his first.
Let's look at tonight's Star Trek, Drew. It is brought to you by Toyota.
I know it's a small sample size, but Jordan Goodwin was definitely the defensive anchor / catalyst last night, getting his teammates involved and really engaged on the defensive end. Scary.
A lot of people do, man.
Will definitely be activated tonight. Like you heard me say it, 9 for 24 last game. Shot 14 3-point attempts and made 6
but he's playing well in Charlotte.
So far in this game, Plumlee has 5 rebounds, 4 of them are offensive.
Make there for Will Barton as he enters the game
and gets going offensively.
Well, you know, Will Barton to score with the best of them, especially when he's in rhythm.
PJ Washington takes a 3, can't get it to fall. And okay, they don't give up another offensive rebound.
Morris with a nice
KP draws the foul on Plumlee. That's going to be his second foul. KP's going to go back to the free throw line.
Well, if you're big, if you run, you will be rewarded. Great job by Porzingis, getting low position, forcing Plumlee for a second foul.
Wizards up 1, 6:34 remaining here in the first quarter.
Charlotte Hornets Wizards fans, save.
Box score check after 1. Kelly Oubre Jr. is leading all Hornet scorers with 5. 5 points, 2 for 5 from the field, 0 for 1 for 3, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma leading the way so far for the Wizards with 4 points, 2 for 3 from the field. KP has an opportunity to get to 5 points and lead Wizards scoring if he hits these 2 free throws. Uh, 12-11 games so far. Wizards shooting 71% from the field, 50% from 3. Hornets shooting 38% from the field. So, but it's only a 1-point lead for the Wizards so far. Only a 1-point lead. You know what's crazy? I know what messed me up, man. Daylight saving time. Daylight saving time ending messed me up. I went to sleep so early yesterday. Like, I was tired in the middle of the 4 o'clock games. Like, the middle of the 4 o'clock games, I was dying. Like, I wanted to go to sleep so bad. But thank you guys for tuning in here with me. Right now we got 9 likes. If you can, please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already for your boy. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you want to join up as a member, you can click the link in the description. Be like my boy Kevin, Brandon, Jay, Biggie, and join up as a member and join the Wiz family. Or if you want to send in a donation, you can do that as well. All support's appreciated. Thank you guys for being in here. As we hopefully see a Wizards dub tonight.
McDonald's.
Possibly.
Wizards win. Fans get a Big Mac for $2 on the McDonald's app the next
You see that
day.
Grizzly game was
And
horrible.
participating
I mean, they made it
and by
interesting.
Health, trusted medical team of the Washington Wizards.
They made it interesting. At least.
Special start time of 7 p.m. right on top of the hour for us here at NBC Sports Washington. Why? Because the NBA has all 30 teams playing tonight. As tomorrow the league takes pause so everyone can exercise their right to vote, Drew. And that's just a great initiative for the league to make sure that everyone has their chance to
KP
exercise their rights.
hits the first free throw.
For more on the voting initiative, let's check in with Megan McPeak.
Yeah, Chris and Drew, a great thing that the Washington Wizards and Washington Mystics did this season was they teamed up and
KP
partnered with Head
up
Count,
to 5
which
points.
is a non-profit
2
organization
for 2 for the free
that
throw line
during
there.
every home game of the Wizards season, they were on the concourse of Capital One Arena making sure that
Kelly Oubre
fans
working
that
pick
were
and roll.
registered to vote, whether it was
Puts
voting
up.
in person
Ooh,
and knowing where your
that's a
polling
bad
station
pass
was,
from Kelly there.
or
Kelly probably
helping
should have
you
just
get
went
set
up with
for
that.
absentee voting. And I chatted with Elizabeth Williams of the Washington
Kelly
Mystics
probably
that
had a
night,
better
that you
chance
guys
of just
also had
putting up a
Alicia Clark
floater.
on the show, and she actually voted absentee, so she exercised her right, but is also making sure that she's helping fans
Let me
exercise
see
their
why
right as
it's
well.
killing the
Megan,
game.
thank you very much. Back here to live action, the Hornets, they
What's
missed
the
8 shots, but then got 4 offensive rebounds, Drew. They've been very active on that end of the floor.
I mean, second chance opportunities will kill you every single night in this
KP,
league.
deep 3, hits in front of the rim. Offensive rebound for
See
the
if
Wizards.
Get one
Gil,
right here on this possession.
floater, puts it in. Webb, he said that's why I'm in the game.
Got friends and family in the house tonight.
Yeah, friends and family. Here's family
Dennis
that
Smith
also
Jr. kicks it off to Kelly
catering
Oubre for the
tonight
contested
players.
3. That's all.
And we really appreciate that.
Can't wait. Your favorite.
Will Barton
Seafood.
attacking, kicking it back
Oh, I
out.
can't wait.
Denny Avdia open for the 3. Can't get it to fall. Hits the top of the backboard.
Substitutions coming in for the Hornets. Book Knight, McDaniels, Rui Hachimura checks in for Denny Avdia.
Rui had a solid performance last night. Memphis 15 points, spearheading that second unit. Along with Will Barton. Putting some numbers up, and then keep talking about it. Jordan
Wizards up by 5.
defensive job he did on John Morant. I mean, it was fabulous.
Nick Richards also in the game tonight.
A lot of energy. Gonna have to find him and box him out.
Tough drive there by Oubre. Can't get that layup to fall. Richard slams on Porzingis.
Nick Richards,
See him. I read the scouting report.
active body. Here's Barton's baseline pass is deflected by Oubre.
Oubre cooks it up after the Barton steal.
Daniels to Richards. Smith to Richards.
Richard gets
Like that,
another
gets into the
layup.
ball game, and already he has 4 points.
I think Richards is the same guy who killed the Wizards last time after he came in.
Here in Charlotte off the bench. So he had like 20 and 10 in like 19 minutes.
One of the biggest early surprises this year, Drew. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 8 offensive in the very first game of the season against San Antonio.
Definitely an
That's
active
good defense
body,
there by
so
the
no
Hornets.
drop off when you talk about Plumlee exiting the game, how many offensive rebounds he had. It's going to be the same type of assignment.
Anthony Gill gets called for the foul on Kelly Oubre.
His ability to offensive rebound.
Let's talk about this real quick. When you say active body, what do you mean by that?
Active. I mean, he's all over the place on the offense.
Richard, I think he was in that first preseason game we played against him. I believe he came in and like gave the Wizards big problems.
Jump stop, go up on a vert on a 7'3" guy and put it on his head. That's what happened right there. That's activity.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Rebounded by Jordan Goodwin, my guy in the game.
Again, what a night for Jordan Goodwin last night. Highest plus minus on the team. Took the
KP wide open for three. Hoosh the three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound there for the Hornets.
To get that rebound. Book Knight to McDaniel.
Good pass to Richards, but can't handle it off of Goodwin. Hornets bowl.
Possession sticking with the Hornets. Tonight's injury report is brought to you by Jason Boscolo, injury
First
lawyers.
quarter has kind of been ugly from both teams, honestly.
Safety protocol. DeLon Wright's out with the hamstring, and
This first quarter has been pretty iffy for both teams.
See if the Wizards can take advantage of all.
Wizards force a turnover on the inbounds pass. Rui Hachimura attacks, loses the ball. It's going to be Wizards ball though.
Pick up and fill in the void for that. But I think defensively, this team.
Can we say I'm not related, but Frank Wright for the Colts got fired today? Weird? I don't think that's weird at all. They kept losing. they kept losing, and Jim Irsay is the GM who has no issues with getting rid of somebody, as we saw with Wentz last season.
Shot clock at 10 here for Barton. Attacking Book
Good
Knight.
defense there by the Hornets. The good follow-up with Daniel Gafford.
You know, Nick Richards is always going to go.
Wizards up 3.
Daniel Gafford, weak side to go block shots. If you're the other big, eat up that space. Be a space eater tonight and finish with offensive rebounds. Just like
Another steal here for the Wizards. Rui Hachimura attacking for the slam. Going to be a timeout here from the Hornets.
Yeah, that's him.
Wizards are being very active on the defensive end. They're definitely being active on the defensive end.
Off defense turning into quick offense for Washington.
Rui Hachimura being the beneficiary of hard work. Oh, big hand.
You said good to see DeLon Wright getting shots up. Yeah. Phil, you said Goodwin should be in the rotation. Even DeLon is breaking no Gil minutes for me. I eventually think Goodwin may eventually end up being out of the lineup, but I'm a big Goodwin guy. I'm a big Goodwin guy, man. He's effective out there. He's a positive out there. He's a net positive out there. I like it. I like Goodwin. I'm a big Goodwin guy. I hope he continues to get minutes, man. I really do. Last night, I'm glad to see that was an eye-opener for Wes to give my man some minutes. Let him have the opportunity to feast and eat. It's good to see. Phil, you said he just plays hard. We never have guys like that. Yeah. Definitely. I definitely think Goodwin's just, he's a good, you know, the Wizards have definitely, they've had guys that came from the G League and came up, like Gary Payton Jr., Garrett Temple, who eventually ended up making names for themselves. Jordan Goodwin could eventually become another one of those guys. I feel like he belongs on the NBA court, and I feel like he can get minutes, you know, and if not for the Wizards, I think the tape that he's putting out there right now on the court, some other team will be interested in him. He looks like an NBA player to me. He looks like a guy I definitely can have off my bench and get legit minutes. Okay, you said Goodwin was giving job problems. You said funny how they come off the court, they try to walk by West. I want to coach the players look for. I don't know. West is just, he's... West is just not it, really, for me, personally. He's not my cup of tea. But you sound like Rui over Diddy for the starting position. I don't think West likes Rui in that starting position.
26 minutes, had a couple good looks towards the tail end of that game that just couldn't quite fall down, but did everything in his willpower to give his team a chance. And I mean, big plays like that, taking the charge, the deflections on John Morant, the steals. And then already tonight, look, Hand play, CM. You talk about what's activity? That's activity leading to a nice, easy flush by Rui Hachimura.
Back here to live action. We got 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Wizards with a 5-point lead. McDaniels being guarded by Anthony Gill.
Good defense there by Gafford. Forces the miss. Rui Hachimura drives in. Pump fake. Loses the ball but gets fouls. Going to head to the free throw line.
Great attack by Rui.
Love it. You know what I like better? Not only just the attack, but how he came.
Big E said, "Does West get fired if they don't make the play-in?" I don't know. I don't think the Wizards. That's just not something that they do. They're not a big. They're not a big. We'll fire you if things aren't going the way we like, guys.
Even Kyle Kuzma, when he's attacking going downhill, if you can get to a jump stop, it just throws the defender. His timing is all out of the way.
So I would personally be surprised,
especially if you're attacking
if they got rid of him, if they didn't make the play in.
If you go back to the third quarter and look what Rui Hachimura did, he went 4 for 4.
I'd personally be surprised.
To be a part of that comeback. 15 points last night. That marked the second best scoring output he's had so far this season. He had 16 in Cleveland earlier this year.
And also, to add to that, the bench won the battle of the benches.
Hornets team that can't get a shot to fall. Wizards need to take advantage of this dry spell for the Hornets. Will Barton with a layup, but he's short on it.
Book Knight comes up with the board.
James Booknight attacks, draws the foul on, I think, Gill. I think that'll be his second.
I like
Azar, you said, I wish we went out and got Sexton.
Early on, especially in the first quarter, excuse me. Booknight, he's going to be aggressive. He's a guy that has a nice in-between game, can't fall asleep, has proven that he's a capable scorer in this league, just trying to find his way.
Here you see Booknight's numbers. Young player out of UConn.
Booknight makes the first free throw.
Cherry Blossom uniforms are finally in bloom. Get to Capital One Arena on Thursday, November the 10th at 7 p.m. to see the full arena bloom as the Wizards debut their City Edition threads.
When are the City Blooms jerseys like dropping? When are they coming out? That's what I want to know. When are they coming out?
Match those jerseys.
Booknight goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Tonight's officials.
I want to know when they're coming out.
Chief David Guthrie in his 18th season, Ashley Warren Gleesh in her 5th, and Cheryl Flores in her first year in the NBA. She spent the last 10 seasons reffing in the WNBA,
nice.
9 seasons in the G League.
Shoots a tough fade, passes it out to Barton, passes it out to Goodwin. Goodwin. Call for the travel. Good defense there by the Hornets.
Let's go down courtside. Megan, you have more on the 2 female officials tonight.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with both of them during my time, not only with the Mystics and the WNBA, but as well, too, with the Go-Go.
Kevin said if we do, it should be Quinn Snyder because he is a no-nonsense coach who will want the best for his players and get good cooking. Quinn Snyder, that was Quinn Snyder was Jazz, right? Wasn't he Jazz? He was the Jazz, correct?
Good stuff, Megan.
Kyle Kuzma back in the game. Timeout by West.
Daniel Gafford is holding his shoulder.
Oh, Daniel Gafford hurting, holding his shoulder. Right now, I think the Wizards, I mean, it's only a 3-point game, but, I mean, the Wizards are holding the Hornets to 36% from the field shooting. You know, Hornets haven't made a 3 yet. Terry Rozier only has 2 points, 1 for 2. Kelly Oubre has 5 points, but he has 5 points on 7 shots. So it's not like this is an efficient 5 points for Kelly Oubre. He's put up a lot of shots, only made 2 of them. And then for the Wizards, I mean, they're at 47%. They're at 47% from the field. But it's a close game. Kevin said, yeah, he was part of the Jazz without Spider and Gobert. He said Quinn Snyder will keep that locker room from Inchegno laughing or anything because he comes from the Greg Popovich tree. I need to see who's like the leading candidates for. I need to see who's the leading candidates for that whatchamacallit job, for that leading candidates for that, like in general for head coaching positions. I would like to see who's, you know, in the lead for head coaching positions. That's what I would like to see. That's something I definitely would like to see.
Is off. You see the box out by Jordan Goodwin. The little things out here on the floor.
But Kyle Kuzma pushing the ball down the court.
Attacking.
Drives, gets fouls, going to head to the free throw line.
And right there, the Wizards not
Too far behind. Can we see either that'll get Mark Jackson?
Rebound, and Kuzma's off to the races, going downhill.
Kyle Kuzma misses the first free throw. Taj Gibson in the game for the injured Daniel Gafford.
A lot of touches for everybody. See Rui starting to.
The Hornets should be able to get to the basket too now with with KP out of the game. The Wizards' interior defense is pretty rough. Kuz misses both free throws. Taj offensive rebounds out to Goodwin, who hits the three.
Washington extends their lead now, 26-18.
And those are big shots, not just for the Wizards, but for Jordan himself.
Harry said, "Devin said we talk about potential West replacements." I mean, he just hasn't been that good, man.
Goes off the foot of Terry Rozier.
And you see the emotion. Look, he is hyped. I mean, every team.
Jordan Goodwin's a hooper, man.
Anchor, and if you could get a
Jordan
guy
Goodwin's a hooper.
that is emotionally engaged with the game. Look at him. Pointing the ball.
I'm telling you, man. I've been asking for Jordan Goodwin. I don't know how much more he needed to impress in the preseason for him to get minutes, man. I've been calling for this kid for the longest. I wanted him to get minutes as soon as the season started. But the Hornets are going to get the last shot here. I'm glad he's finally getting his opportunity to shine.
Rewards players who have good showings the night before, and he said it's not just last night. What Jordan Goodwin has been doing in practice is the reason why he's being awarded with these minutes.
Yeah, it's taking some time. It's not easy.
I mean, I wouldn't fire him this season. Good defense there by Goodwin again. I wouldn't fire him this season. I mean, like, I'll probably wait till the season's over, and if we disappointed, then I'd get rid of him. Personally, I'm not getting rid of him, now either. But it's hard to fire a coach mid-season. Like, that's pretty difficult. But I'm happy for Jordan Goodwin, man. That's my guy. Jordan Goodwin's my guy. He's been my guy this whole offseason. I mean, I'm saying, man, I'm proud. I'm happy. I feel like a proud fan for Jordan Goodwin getting minutes, man. I've been on the Jordan Goodwin train and been talking about this kid since the Summer League. I seen him in Summer League. I said, this guy's just been extremely impressive. I said, this kid's been extremely impressive. I mean, he continues to impress. Came to the preseason, impressed in the preseason. I mean, I was calling for him to get minutes. I thought he did enough to earn himself minutes. I don't know what more they were looking for, but I was a big Goodwin guy. He finally getting an opportunity, and once again tonight, he's impressing. He's impressing. I mean, I'm happy for the kid. I'm saying kid, I don't know how old he is. but I'm glad he's getting an opportunity, man. Jay said, bro, that's the starting five for the Go-Go against some brother hooping, especially Jackson. Mental, you said, what's play better on the road? Kevin said he impressed me the way he was guarding John Moran because that's a tough man to guard. He was bumping elbows with him. Yeah, in the summer league, in the preseason, he was whatchamacallit. He was impressive.
I went and jogged with him and Ryan Richmond today. They left.
He was impressive. I mean, I got tweets all the way back in July saying I want to see more Gutman.
Alex will be joining Megan McPeak at halftime. As Washington ended that first quarter on a 10-3 run to extend their lead to 8.
Turnover here.
I'll tell you what.
To open the second quarter for the Hornets. Wizards up by 8.
Defensively, Washington did a really good job.
Have an opportunity to put this lead back down there. Bump this lead up to 10.
The Wizards did a magnificent job closing out that first quarter. Like you said,
Corey Kispert, floater, gets the and one bucket.
Count the bucket by Corey Kispert. James Bouknight called for the foul. Corey Kispert getting back into the rhythm of the game. Missed a large portion of the early part of the season dealing with that sprained ankle.
It's a good move there. I mean, it's good work there by
He had 6
Kispert.
points last night in Memphis and logged 24 minutes.
Kispert connects on the and one. Wizards up by 11.
Right now is the Wizards get into the foul line where they have 9 attempts, but they're missing. They've missed 4 free throw attempts.
Terry Rozier.
You cannot leave free money up there. You need to extend this lead on the
Working
road.
on Monte Morris. Sidestep three-pointer off the front of the rim. Rebound by Kuzma.
Opportunity. Wizards with an opportunity now to extend their lead. Kuzma calling for
Corey Kispert hands it up, gives it off to Rui. Rui working on Maker,
spinning.
pump fake. Can't get the midi to fall though. Kevin said, I think the best draft pick we had from Tommy was Kispert. I think Kispert's underrated, you know, as far as the young guys. His jump shot's a little questionable. I mean, not questionable, but flat. That's the word. A lot of people say his jump shot is flat.
67. How do the officials actually tell the scores table it's number 67?
I can see that. A lot of people say his jump shot's flat.
It was tough with 90.
I can see where that comes from.
Our producer Rich Wilkins trying to explain it to us.
You do remember that was my number, right?
You actually had a lot of numbers. Name them right now. Go.
9, 0, and 90.
What'd you have at Kansas?
Kevin said Kispert could be the next Klay Thompson.
What jersey number do you have?
I don't see that. Clay's jumper is just. It's so. I don't know. It's so. It's just so fast. It's really good. It's really fast. It's nice. It's good and it's fast. It's nice. Corey's is like a little more.
Look at the physical attributes.
Corey's shot isn't. Not. First of all, Corey's release isn't as fast as Clay's. Corey's release isn't as fast as Clay's. Like Corey's release isn't like. It's not as fast as Kyle Korver's. It's not as fast as Bertans. It's not as fast as JJ Redick's. It's not as fast as a couple guys. So like I don't see that like extremely quick trigger 3-point shooter right now. I mean, obviously, he could turn into that.
Steve Clifford now in his second stint as the Hornets head coach. He replaced James Borrego, who took over back in 2019 and led the Hornets to a 43% win percentage in 4 years. Clifford also
Klay Thompson was one of the better.
Alan Bristow.
Whatchamacallit?
Look up. It seems like he's coaching here in Charlotte.
He was one of the better
with Michael Jordan, the owner,
two-way players in the league.
Hornets, and talk about management.
Ooh, the Wizards are just they're dominating the Hornets right now.
Morris brings it back out to run some half-court offense. Cross-court feed to Kispert.
We got some more working on Bouknight. Gets the pluck though. Nice pass there to McDaniels, who gets the bucket.
Timeout, Wes Unseld Jr.
Good timeout right there to stop the bleeding. You don't want the momentum to creep up into the second quarter. Calm down, relax, and see if you can get back on track.
Said Clay was known as a. I mean, just because guys are known as like they do the same. That I mean, there's definitely levels. Like there's levels. Clay's was a really good defender, an extremely better defender than Corey. Clay's. I mean, there's no like Clay's as a shooter. I mean, the releases are completely different. Clay's release is extremely faster. Clay's release doesn't look as flat as Corey's looks. Corey has like more of a flat release. He's more of a like, he has to be pretty open to get his off. His release isn't as fast as definitely isn't as fast as what's his face? Clay's kinda, I mean, I think what just separates Clay is his ability as a two-way defender. Like that's just really impressive for him. Biggie said missed free throws and players not effectively and players not moving the ball efficiently. Yeah, looking at the Wizards they have 6 turnovers and they're 2 for 6. I mean, they're 6 for 12 from the free throw line. They've only hit half of their free throw attempts. So that's kind of, you want better. I mean, he could be compared to JJ, but I haven't seen JJ Redick yet. I've seen Corey. I see somebody who could be a good shooter. I definitely see somebody who could be a good shooter. But yeah, I definitely haven't seen JJ Redick yet.
To get out and vote. This is your chance to utilize your voice, your platform. So please educate yourselves, get out to your polls, make a difference.
Do you have a game plan to vote? Vote early if you can, or on Election Day tomorrow, November the 8th. To get in the game, to learn more, you can visit nba.com/elections or on the NBA app.
Okay, he said just like Steven A. compared to Johnny Davis.
You see Denny Avdia on the bench.
And that's also why I don't pay attention to comparisons. That's a bad pass there by Taj.
Holding the Hornets only
McDaniels
from the 3 and 34%.
Gives it off to Book Knight.
Book Knight
goes in for the dunk, gets it. Hornets cut the lead down to 8. Biggie Saru just dribbles too high for the defender to rip it out of his hands.
So you see the points off turnovers.
I mean, my issue with this unit is like the Wizards don't really have a point guard for this unit, as you can see by a lot of the sloppiness.
There's a block there by Richards.
Great hustle by Taj.
As you can see with a lot of the sloppiness, the Wizards just don't. They need a point guard to help with this unit.
I wonder, he might need to get out the key.
Here's Gibson's jumper.
I mean, this is crazy.
Kuzma is yelling the foul. You have to take one. There it is.
For an update on Daniel Gafford, let's check in with Megan.
Yeah, Chris and Drew, we got word Daniel Gafford, neck strain. He is probable to return. So that is some good news so far from the Wizards.
That is indeed some good news, Megan.
I mean, this unit is just...
Kyle is still down on the other end of the floor tying his shoe.
I mean, I think
oh, no, man.
Orthotics and everything.
And he'll come out of the game replaced by Denny Avdia.
I don't know what Kuz is doing.
Need to do a better job of is taking care of the
I don't know what Kuz is doing.
7 turnovers.
It's a good question, man.
In this game, and then when you get to the foul line, make your free throws. 6 for 12 from the foul line. You're leaving points on the table.
Richards, good hands there by Washington. Right back to Richards. And he bodies up and misses the dunk.
Misses the dunk. Corey Kispert drives in, kicks it out to Denny to the corner, who swings to Will Barton, who shoots the open 3, can't get it to fall.
Again, 3-point shooting, Drew.
Terry Rozier drives in, spin, lay,
Terry
tough.
Rozier creates in the paint.
KP's coming in off the bench. I don't know how long it takes to Taj shoot. That was pretty crazy.
The scorer's table to check in. Probably to go get Taj Gibson.
Monte Morris. I mean, this unit is terrible,
Off
man.
the mark rebound, McDaniels.
Great job by Taj Gibson getting up at the point of the ball and having active hands on that high step up.
Drew, let's take a look at tonight's Toyota League leaders.
Then you look at
This unit needs a point guard out there. That was supposed to be what Monte Morris is there for, but
and it's unique because they're throwing in the block shots. When you can average 20+ points in this game.
Richard, I mean, how many offensive rebounds is KP going to give up?
Shot,
I just want to know, guys.
I mean, you are a unique player.
How many offensive rebounds is KP going to give up?
This is the prototypical defensive possession right here. If you're a big and you see a high pick and roll, watch what Taj Gibson does.
I just want to know, how many rebounds is Taj Gibson going to get? I mean, is KP going to give up?
McDaniels to go. That is veteran defensive presence at his best.
Cooking Knight drives it, attacks, kicks out to Rozier.
Trying to go between his legs.
Working into the shot clock, goes for the layup, easy.
And was still able to get inside the Wizards defense for the lefty hand layup.
Right now, all the money is coming straight in that restricted area in the paint. Gonna have to protect the paint, make them force out kickouts to open shooters, and then go close out.
Barton 3 misses front of the rim. Offensive rebound there by KP, loses it though. Going to be the Wizards' ball.
Protect elbows and boxes. Protect the house and force them to play on the outside. Doing a good job of that. Definitely have to score.
KP for the deep 3 misses.
4.5 minutes without
Oh, the Wizards are 2 for 9 from the 3-point line.
clinging to a 4-point lead.
Jordan Goodwin about to enter the game again because he's the only resemblance of a point guard on this team right now.
High screen for Richards for the Rozier 3.
He's literally the
Hornets
only
still
resemblance of a point guard.
has not made a 3. Here's Morris. Once again, active
Jump
hands
ball
for the Hornets.
Monte Morris having good intentions. He's taking this ball and getting to the right. Have to be stronger. You see the length of McDaniels and Book Knight coming over the back.
Book Knight and Rozier sits down. Theo Maladon is in the game, as well as Dennis Smith Jr. Jordan Goodwin coming in for Corey Kispert.
Clearly said we are so desperate for a PGL game. Let's see what's up. I don't know. I just want a point guard.
Daniels is 6'9". Monte Morris 6'2".
I just want a point guard who can facilitate, crash the defense.
Charlotte wins that tip.
Whatever Monte's doing, I don't need it.
Interesting story on Dennis Smith Jr., Drew. He actually didn't get a call from a team until the Hornets, and before that, he was actually thinking about just hanging up his sneakers and go get some cleats and play football.
He was serious. I mean, he talked to his
Richard is like, he's just getting whatever he wants down low. It's cake down low.
He started to lose confidence in himself and the business of basketball.
It is cake down low.
Quick stint in New York, quick stint in Dallas, and then a guy named Luka Doncic got drafted.
KP with the 3-pointer.
I think that really threw a monkey wrench in his career going forward.
Kristaps Porzingis with that 3.
I wish the Wizards had a coach that, you know,
Here's Smith.
kind of got into some people's chests.
McDaniels driving, no call.
McDaniels driving on Denny Avdia. Denny Avdia gets called for the foul. That'll be his second foul.
Little things, see, I like to see. This is. Watch Jordan Goodwin right here. Look at him and Richards. Get off of me.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, don't touch me. And then again, don't touch me. Those are the little things that I love right there.
Look, he's going to become a fan favorite because of the game, like we talked about last night. The game within the game. What are you doing to impact it where you don't have to look at a stat sheet?
I'll tell you what, I love everything about Jordan Goodwin.
That was a nice pocket pass.
Good pass there from Plumlee. Porzingis gets called for the foul. Phil, you said I just want to PG to it. 2 or initiate the offense and create easy shots for people. Monte can't get people in their spots, can't penetrate, can't shoot or pass consistently. Yeah, that's why he's typically a backup. I mean, and in Denver,
he also went to a school for a coach, Travis Ford,
in Denver,
who wanted dogs. So this is nothing new for Jordan.
Jokic was the point guard,
You can see
really.
it. I mean,
He's the point big. He ran the offense, really.
You and I were talking on the bus last night about just the mentality that you have to have when you come into this league. There's some guys.
Jordan Goodwin right now is the only legitimate point guard the Wizards have, which is insane.
And then there's some that have to come out of the mud.
Which is like really insane.
And those are the kind of good dudes that John Morant saw last night. Is a guy that had to come through the mud to get it, and Jordan Goodwin's going to stay. I think
then the obvious can't hit the 3.
Yeah, well, being hungry and humble, I mean, that's a recipe for success. And
Mason Plumlee kicks it out to McCurr. Dennis Smith
sharks and goldfish.
Kicks it out to Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre shoots the 3-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Rough shooting night from Oubre tonight. I don't. The Hornets are 0 for 10 from 3-pointer. From the 3-point line.
How they looking?
The 3-point shots in general are just not falling for any team. Rough 3-point shooting night for both teams. Just been a lower scoring game. Porzingis loses the ball.
Dini gets the loose ball, and there's a block there. They're going to call a foul on Plumlee or Oubre. They're calling on Oubre.
Oubre gets called for his second foul of the game.
Well, we're getting to the foul line tonight. Something that the Wizards struggled with this season. Average around almost 20, maybe a little over 20 free throw attempts a game. And you're getting there tonight. But can you make them pay?
And Yavia misses the first free throw.
The season high with 10 rebounds last night. And lost to Memphis. It's in the starting lineup due to Anthony Gill dealing with that stomach virus. It's good to see Anthony Gill back with us. I saw him on the elevator today. I said, young fella,
I mean, it's tough, man. You can't make threes and you can't make free throws.
Well, he played.
Yep. Under 5 here in the second quarter.
Kelly Oubre driving on Porzingis. Misses a layup. Oubre can't get anything to fall tonight. Denny Avdia gets called for his 3rd foul and the and 1 for Thor.
JT Thor. Talked about the potential in this young man right here. You see the pump fake going right and then jumping off the right foot and finishing with the left hand. Just an orthodox finish.
JT Thor spent 1 year at Auburn, 37th pick by the Pistons back in 2021. In 4 games this season, he's averaging just under 2 points a game.
He's trying to find his way.
Good one. Gives it off to Kuzma. Gives it off to Barton.
The one thing you and I noticed in the preseason, just look at his wings.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. This offense just looks disgusting.
Exactly. 5 on the shot clock.
It looks disgusting.
Porzingis going left. Pump fake. Off glass.
Rebound, Oubre driving, going down court, attacking, gets stopped there.
There by Anthony Gill. They're going to call the foul on Jordan.
Foul gets called on Poole. Plumlee's going to go to the free throw line.
I'm not mad at that foul right there. Plumlee, what is he shooting from the foul line this season?
He's shooting 54%. Actually, which hand does he shoot free throws with?
I don't know anymore. It might be the left. It could be the right.
He pulled the Tristan Thompson. He's shooting left tonight. Oh, it goes in.
Well, data
entered the season 55% free throw shooter. He switched shooting free throws left-handed. He's made 19 to 35.
And he's shooting 54 now, so it's not working. Well, if data is right, he'll miss this, huh?
I'm curious what the analytics says about switching hands free throws.
Well, it's only been a few. Rick Barry, I know what his stats were. 95% with both hands.
He's both-handed. There's a steal by Plumlee.
Almost got the steal.
Good one. cross-court
Over
feed
to
to Will
Barton
Barton.
for the
Barton
three.
triggers a three, airballs it.
Good one there with the rebound.
Goodwin on the spot.
Yeah, that's not.
I mean,
nothing
this
to do
team
with
is
height,
so,
strength,
like,
they
this-
just want to. That is a mentality right there.
And then they're going to call a technical foul. I think they're going to call it on Jordan Goodwin.
And he's in the game. Are you officially in the NBA once you get that technical foul?
Take a look at it again.
He's emotional. You see the
Jordan thought
small.
he got fouled.
Oubre to shoot the technical free throw
Kelly
shot.
Oubre will shoot the technical foul.
Gets it
Make
to go.
It's now a 2-point Wizards lead.
Talk about being scrappy in scrap mode. Here's Goody. In the mix. They're not afraid.
Can't show up the officials by clapping. It's a lesson.
I'll take it.
What's the technicals these days? You used to tabulation it up.
Kelly Oubre with the dunk and the foul.
Signals head top.
Wow. Go to the line and try to cash out a three-point play. Take a look at this again, Drew.
Kelly is having a
Backdoor
solid season,
cut.
averaging around
Gill
17
stumbles.
points.
Tries to
Getting
recover.
them up too, shooting around 7
Oubre gets it to
threes
go.
per contest. And this is a Vert, little Uzi Vert.
Kelly had 18 points in 31 minutes in Saturday's loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
Kelly Oubre
The Brooklyn Nets, all of a sudden,
gets the free throw to fall. That was
So what do
a
you think it
4-point
was?
stretch for
Say which is yours.
Oubre.
Hornets leading by one
There.
with 3:25 remaining in the second quarter.
That's what we're doing, huh?
KP shoots a tough mid-range,
Porzingis' free
gets it
throw
to
line
go.
accepted jumper is good.
See if the Wizards could close this second quarter out. 3 minutes to go. A lot of back and forth.
Plumlee
Those
right into
steady dives
Porzingis' chest.
defensively
Can't get that to
or
fall.
offensively.
Kuzma with the rebound, but steps out of
Kuzma
bounds.
Steps out of bounds. So Wizards were trying to get a fast break opportunity.
No, with Rozier in the game, look for him to be aggressive on this possession. Maybe something with the middle pick and roll.
Very low scoring first half.
Actually giving it to Dennis Smith.
May
on
go,
the
I
boards, actually.
don't know. The scoring may go crazy in the third quarter. Guys turn up.
Out to McDaniels.
McDaniels gets the three to fall. The Hornets have the lead. But I'm sorry, man. The Wizards have once again failed to find a point guard for this team. The Wizards have failed to look like a regular offense. The offense just looks nasty. But a nice pass there by Goodwin. I'm telling you, Jordan Goodwin is the only bright spot on this team right now.
Good find.
Jordan Goodwin is literally the only bright spot on this team. It's crazy.
Here's Rozier.
Rozier mid-range gets it
He
to
hits
fall.
that mid-range jump shot.
You know, it's go time right now for him this last 2.5. He is the primary scorer when you talk about the Hornets offense, so you're going to have to keep alert on him.
Hornets leading by 2. 2:23 remaining here in the second quarter. You just look at just the scoring here from both teams. Porzingis has 10 points leading all scorers, but there's a lot of balance here on both sides of the stat sheet.
Well, if you want to win tonight, you're going to have to make a lot more scrappier plays like this. Jordan Goodwin starting to lead the pack once again.
Oh. I mean, come on, man. Oh. Oh no, man, guys. The Wizards are just. Oof. That's the same thing as last year, Jay. Like they said, there was a lot of people saying that the Wizards' offense was hard to figure out. It was difficult. It was just. Ugh. Like, the Wizards failed to find a point guard. And you know what's crazy? This is on Wes because Monte Morris is Wes's guy. I can promise you that Wes put in, I don't know how many positive words for, what's his face? For what's his name? For, I can't think of his name. For Monte Morris. So this is Wes's guy. This is Wes's guy. And Wes's guy just doesn't look good.
NBC Sports
Right now.
Washington coverage
He
of
just
Wizards
doesn't look good.
basketball is brought
This
to
is
you by
another point
Choice
guard
Hotels.
who
Visit us at Choice Hotels.
doesn't look like a point guard in Wes's
Papa
offense.
John's.
I don't know if
Today
it's Wes's
after Wizards
offense.
score
I don't know
115
if it's his.
Get
This is.
50% off regular menu price pizzas at
I don't know, man.
using the promo
I
code
don't know, guys.
WIZ50. And by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. Back here live at Spectrum Center, Wizards trailing by 2. There's Jordan Goodwin with a nice lay-in.
I mean,
I'm
what you're
telling
seeing
you,
with
man.
Jordan Goodwin, it's not
Jordan,
just
hey,
defensive
I hate on
shots he's
Goodwin.
getting and plays.
Let's just look at Jordan Goodwin as a top good backdoor
cut.
cut from Porzingis. I said from Porzingis. Oubre. Oh my goodness.
You were saying?
I forgot.
Kuzma loses the ball. I'm sorry. Oubre, nice up and under, gets the layup to fall. Oubre's heating up.
Do not close out a second quarter on the road. Couple highlight plays.
Oubre up to 13 points. Goodwin falls but gets called. Gets the foul call.
See Kelly Oubre, 13 points, 8 here in the quarter.
Somebody's going to have to cut his water off with Daniel Gafford being out right now.
Let's take a look at our powerful connection, Drew, brought to you by Comcast Business.
Yeah, I mean, that's good pass by Goodwin, finding Gill on the cut. And then this right. Oh, left hand windmill? I know he's left-handed. Man, that looked different.
We've seen that before.
Tsunami Poppy, huh?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Like, I feel like this is a real dialogue we have to ask. We keep blaming these point guards.
Here's Rui going baseline.
Tough bucket by Rui. We keep blaming these guards. And it may be West, man. And it may just be West.
60 seconds remaining here. Terry Rozier's jumper is off.
Tough shot from Rozier. Kelly Oubre's out, I guess, to save him from possibly picking up a third foul. KPD3. Like, this offense is not good, man. What is this offense?
Now 3 for 13.
Like, what are we doing? We're shooting threes. We aren't making threes. I don't know, guys. I'm having troubles here.
McDaniels to Rozier with 5 on the shot clock.
Rozier gets to the basket, gets the layup to go.
That's been the game.
Hornets up by 4.
That's been the game the entire night. Nobody is making outside three-point shots. Hornets are 1 for 11. Pack the paint. Force these guys to shoot the ball. They're not in a shooting rhythm tonight. And same with the Wizards. They're 3 for 13. Attack. Keep attacking and stay confident in your shot.
4-second differential between shot clock and game clock.
Foul? Or 3-second violation.
And then you talk about the
guys, I just don't know, man.
That's not gonna cut it. You're doing a good job of getting to the line. Rewarding yourself an opportunity. Now you just have to finish. Let's see if Porzingis.
Oh, guys.
10 fouls now for the Hornets, and Porzingis will go to the line for a pair. It's the first. Kristaps now with 11 points. It's 4 or 5 from the charity stripe.
And these free throw opportunities are going to give you some cushion. Going to alleviate some of the pressure defensively, having to get multiple stops.
Washington trailing now by 2 with 12.8 seconds remaining here before halftime.
I don't know, guys. You tell me. Is it Wes's fault or is it the players? Is it because, like I said, I'm sorry.
Another offensive rebound. Smith shoots it.
The Wizards in the half down 2. Like, guys, like, seriously, this is a conversation I want to have. I'm at a point where I'm sorry. I'm at a point where I just don't know if it's. I don't know if it's the players or if it's. I don't know, guys. I simply don't know. I don't know if it's the players or if it's Wes, because this is the second year in a row we had a point guard, Monte Morris, who looked decent in Denver. He comes to DC and looks terrible. Spencer Dinwiddie looked decent in DC. I mean, in Brooklyn before he got hurt. Comes to DC, looks terrible. Goes over to Dallas and looks decent again. I think it's the players not buying in. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think the players believe in Wes at all. Like, I just don't think the players believe in Wes. Like, I'm sorry. I don't like his offense. I think his offense is bad. I think there's just so much bad. I think his offense is bad. I think there's a lot of bad going on with Wes. And not enough good, in my opinion. Like, we can keep blaming players. We can continue to blame players offensively, but I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. Jay said his West players play based on the personality of the coach. Tommy has to fix this. I think it's the coach, man. I'm sorry. You know what's crazy? I just tweeted something, y'all. I said I think this team looks better under Scott Brooks. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that if you give this same team to Scott Brooks, I think the Wizards look better. I think they look better. Now, what does that show in the record-wise? I mean, I don't know. We're 4-6, so it's not like we got a good record. I think this team looks better under Scott Brooks. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Kevin said we had Dalvin Ham and Sam Cassell. Like, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that this team is this like bad once more. Once more. We get KCP out. We get Will Barton in. We get Dinwiddie out. We get what's his face in, Monte in, and it just looks the same. Bad. It looks terrible. It looks terrible. You bring new players in, same trash product. I mean, I don't believe. I have zero faith in Wes. I legitimately have zero faith in Wes. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Chimpy said, question, folks, did they offer Rui a contract? And he said no to it or not. They didn't offer him. I don't believe they offered him anything yet. Kevin said, Wes is only here because of his dad. Let's be real. Tommy and Ted only hired him because of that. Legacy hire. Should we say he's not a coach? He's a philosopher with a pad. This is the same result as last year. Philly said the offense would be so much better with Brooks. He never had these tools I mean, it's... Brooks, you said, no, Scott didn't believe in young players. He only wanted 27-year-old vets. Rookie coach is supposed to have rookie players. I mean, West don't believe in the young guys either. I mean, he was quick to sit down Denny and whatnot. I just... You can replace the product. You can replace the team all you want and the pieces all you want. But it's looking like it's one common denominator with this trash offense and this soft defense. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I just tweeted it. Like, I don't think the what's their face? I don't think the Wizards look like a team that don't look like a team that have bought into any philosophy that their coach is teaching. Do the Wizards look like a team that has bought into whatever West is trying to tell them? Kevin said, how about Randy Whitman? At least Randy Whitman had these dudes playing defense. You know, like, at least Randy and Scott, like, had something. Like, Randy had him playing defense. Scott had him playing offense. What is Wes's, like, what does the team do in the West? I'm just asking. I mean, like, you can at least say each coach had the team playing well at something. Kelly said turnovers and blown leads. That's what West does. But you said Randy at least had the Wizards. Yeah, like, Randy at least had the team playing defense. Scott at least had the team playing good offensively. Like, the teams had a calling card for something. You know, for something. The teams had a calling card for something. Right now, they don't look like they have a calling card for anything. You know, like, that's my issue. They just don't look like they have a calling card for anything. Like, they don't look like they're good. They don't look like they're good offensively. They don't look like they're good defensively. I don't know. I have no clue, guys. I have absolutely no clue. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have no clue. Philly saying he doesn't go off script until it's too late. I hate coaches that don't make adjustments. Now, and that was one of Wes's things. And that was one of Scott's things. Scott wasn't. Scott wasn't good with adjustments at all. But I don't know, man. The team just doesn't. I'm not bought into Wes Unseld Jr. at all. I don't think the fans are bought into Wes Unseld Jr. at all. Like, Monte Morris is Wes's guy. Will Barton is Wes's guy. And they both look bad. And I'm starting to notice a trend here. Everybody looks bad in this offense. Everybody looks bad. Like, Jordan Goodwin just came on. Nice. But everybody looks bad in this offense. I'm telling you. I just don't know what it is. I mean, yes, obviously it's some on the players, but I'm telling you. Yes, it's on the players, but I mean, it's hard to get the players to perform, man, when they don't believe in what you're at, if they don't believe in what you have in place. Like, if the players don't believe in what they're supposed to be doing, it's hard to get them to perform, man. It's hard to get them to perform. If Wes wants them to defend and do all this, but they don't believe in what they're doing offensively, bro, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's simply just not going to work. You know? They gotta do better. They simply have to do better. They simply have to do better. Chippy said, look at the expression on the player's face. Like, they look like a team who, like I said, they just don't believe in anything they're doing right now. I am tweeting. I'm tweeting a lot. I got to get my thoughts off, man, because I mean, I think it's facts. Because we keep funneling guys in this is the second year in a row. We funneled some new group of guys in here. Obviously, Brad, KP, and Kuz are the same, but I mean, they can't get anything going. Monte Morris, got him in here. Nothing.
Of the Washington Wizards.
just nothing. You got nothing from him.
Legendary safety and reliability. Toyota, let's go places. And by MGM National Harbor. Monumental happens here at MGM National Harbor. 24 minutes in the books, 24 minutes to go as the Hornets are leading the Wizards by 2. It's the first of 4 meetings between these two Southeast Division opponents. Moments ago, Megan McKeek with assistant coach Alex.
I mean, Wizards has got to do better, man.
What can you do to clean
Simple
it up?
as that. The team has to do better.
Offensive glass. We're going to have to box them out. We're going to have to be physical and really keep Mason and Richards off the glass.
Easy enough. Keep it simple. Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll see what they can do in the second half, man.
Did he outrun? I mean, listen, That man is like a universal soldier. 8 miles.
We'll see what they can do in the second half.
All right, let's look at this second half here, Drew. What do you need to see improvement-wise for Washington?
I said protect the paint. You heard me at halftime. Too many points and too much activity in that restricted area. They're doing a phenomenal job guarding the three-point line. They're 1 for 13.
All right, starts the second half, guys. Let's see how we looking.
Three-pointer particularly well as P.J. Washington.
P.J. Washington gets to the basket.
Down 38 of them for the Charlotte Hornets.
This might be a night where you can help and tag off of shooters, maybe in the strong side, just from the rhythm and the inability of the Hornets to make outside shots today.
Kyle Kuzma, nice cut to the basket there.
By Kyle Kuzma.
He's been there a lot the last 2 to 3 games.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Terry Rozier for the corner 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound for Kuzma.
He misses that one.
Contested three-point shot. That's what I think the Wizards need to do. Force them to shoot more up.
Here's Kispert attacking. Out to Kuzma with 7 on the shot clock.
KP working on Plumlee.
He faces Plumlee. Fades on Plumlee.
Fades, gets it to fall. Tough shot for Porzingis.
Right here, if you could get
tie
a stop
game.
and maybe a score, see if you can have or force Steve Clifford to call an early timeout here in this third quarter.
Oubre working the pick and roll with Denny Avdia.
With 14 points. Kelly Oubre really
Oubre hands it back off to Dennis Smith.
8 of his 13. Smith creating. There's Plumlee. He misses that offensive rebound and put back. Leads to Kispert. Attacking Oubre and scoring.
Like Coach Clifford.
Wizards take the lead. Come out strong in the third quarter.
Corey Kispert now a perfect 3 for 3 from the field. He's got 8. 6-0 run to start this quarter for Washington. There's Plumlee.
Should be a foul on KP.
And that's what it's going to take right there. KYP, knowing your personnel. Porzingis.
Miles Plumlee going back to the
sense
line.
of urgency, knowing numbers, knowing the numbers game, playing the number game. And what is that? Miles Plumlee shooting 54% from the foul line and maybe 60 to 70% from that area without contact. So let's see if it works.
He makes the first of 2. Hornets as a team, 29th in the league in free throw shooting, 72% as he makes both free throws. We're tied at 52. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak, you at home. Thanks for watching us here on NBC Sports Washington. Wizards on a second night of a back-to-back, coming off that tough loss last night in Memphis.
Monte Morris floater gets it to go.
Monte Morris.
Kelly Oubre has it out to P.J. Washington in the corner. Airballs it straight to Miles Plumlee. Terry Rozier kicks it out to the corner for P.J. Washington again from the corner. Offensive rebound there. It's going to be a foul. I mean, Miles Plumlee is killing the Wizards on the board.
The Hornets to miss outside shots. So what needs to be cleaned up, guys, locating the body and gang rebounding.
I mean, Mason Plumlee is just dominating the Wizards on the board.
Hits the rim, you come up and go the other way.
He's dominating them. Kelly Oubre opening the corner for 3, cashes it.
Kelly Oubre now with 16 points. He makes his first three-pointer of the night. Call a foul, I think, on Plumlee. Porzingis coming off the screen, and Plumlee called for another one.
Twice, yeah. You saw Porzingis.
Foul charge number 24, Mason Plumlee.
He's a little savvy, throwing his arms up and coming up, drawing a foul on Plumlee, and right there, Homie just trying to bulldoze his way through that screen. And
he's got 4 with 9:08 remaining here in the third.
Yes, Coach Clifford is leaving him in.
Porzingis got caught up in the air. Ball's on the floor.
Hornets get the steal.
Snatches it away from him.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's a travel.
Could have been a travel. Richard says KP the softest 7-footer in the league. That's why I like KP more at the 4. Like KP is, I mean, KP to me doesn't have a 5s game.
Backdoor cut by Kyle Kuzma.
Nice backdoor cut by Kuz, but like KP to me doesn't have a 5 game.
Great play.
Nice move there by Rozier. Can't get it to fall though. Rebound Kispert. Like I like KP at the 4. I feel like he's more of a 4 in today's game.
There's Kuzma with a crossover.
Kuzma loses the basketball.
Away from him.
Dennis Smith.
1-on-3. Swings it.
PJ Washington wide open. This is a this one
Triggers
goes
a 3
in.
and hits a 3.
West calls a timeout.
For too much longer from the 3-point line. Twice now, Kelly Oubre and PJ Washington knocking down those last 2 3-pointer shots for the Hornets. Let's see if the Wizards can come back out of this timeout engaged.
Philly said every game wide open shooters. I mean, hey. What can you say, man? What can you say, man? And I think what's his face? I don't know. Guys, I just don't know. Phil, you say anyone else worried about the upcoming Gafford extension? Do we know what we have in him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know if we know what we have in Gafford. I don't know a lot about the Wizards. That's my problem. There's just so much I'm not confident about in regards to the Wizards. Honestly, man, I just don't know. Like, I don't know. It's not something I'm going to continue to rant about because, you know, hey, but.
We are, you know, we're in the nation's capital. You know, if anyone's going to carry that torch, we should. You know, it's really important for us to educate ourselves.
Chevy said, Gaff, I like him, but mediocre. Kevin said, which is why we should get Miles Turner.
You know, what we should be doing, which is helping others educate, helping others make the right decisions.
A lot of us have family that can't speak up and can't, you know, necessarily fend for themselves in a lot of their situations too. So, you know, voting is one way that we can make a difference, and we try to push that as best as we can.
The NBA is pausing action tomorrow so everyone can go out and exercise their right to vote. It's the reason why we have all 30 teams competing tonight. Coming up after the game on Wizards Post Game Live, we'll break down tonight's game. We'll talk more about voting and bring on Luka the Don. The Dallas Mavericks are coming to town on Thursday.
Front rims, jump shot.
The team that traded him to the Wizards. He would be up for that game against his former teammate
Plumlee. Back to Rozier. Out to Kelly Oubre, who shoots the 3. Can't get that to fall. But another offensive rebound for Plumlee. How many offensive rebounds, man?
He's outworking everybody in the Wizards uniform. If there's a rotation, guys are not sinking and filling into his body. You have to get low. I know he's a load down there, 7 foot, 260, 270, call it what you want to, but you're going to have to
like if Porzingis is about to be this soft down there, bro, move him over to the 4. Denny for 3, Brick. Rebound there by Morris, though. Like, if Porzingis is going to be this soft, down low, man, do me a favor and move him to the 4. Please.
I see the Wizards can capitalize on this end right now. Some stops. Try to find some flow on the offense there.
5 points, 4 rebounds.
Oubre, open corner 3. Misses again.
Denny comes up with the rebound.
Denny attacking Plumlee, gets past him and dunks it.
Great decision by Denny Avdia.
Definitely love the aggressiveness, attacking before the defense had a chance to set up. Good take by Denny Avdia.
Paint cleared for Denny. Took full advantage of it. Here's Dennis Smith.
Dennis Smith Jr. with the reverse slam. Sheesh.
Hornets now with 42 paint points. The Wizards
KP, pump fake, gets to the middle, drives it, easy layup for him.
Porzingis now with 16 points and 5 rebounds.
Wizards will inbound.
I'm going to see if the Wizards can probably get Plumlee in a pick and roll situation with Porzingis. And if Porzingis
has people trying to get paid. Oh yeah, people are definitely trying to get paid.
Get him in his 5th foul. He's already in foul trouble with 4. There's the pick with Plumlee.
High ball screen with Morris. Monte trying to create something with 2 on the shot clock. It rims out. Plumlee.
Wide open corner for Rozier. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Porzingis.
Gotta run.
Hornets not getting any luck with their 3 ball right now. Kuz bullies his way through. A good job there by Kuz.
4 or 5 occasions tonight in transition where a guy got the ball maybe 3/4 length of the court and took it all the way for a layup. Love the attack.
11 points, 4 rebounds for Kyle Kuzma. Washington.
Good move by Washington on Morris.
So right there, you're going to have to be on high alert. You saw P.J. Washington posting up against Monte Morris. He's going to need some help, especially at the rim.
What's going on, chat?
Will Barton in the game. Porzingis kicks out to Denny.
Will Barton for 3. Cash.
That's a long 2.
Long 2.
Ball movement, second options. They're getting to the second side of the ball.
Oubre getting to the basket, gets the bump, can't get it to go. Looking for the foul call, doesn't get it.
Barton looking for a Porzingis screen, curls off of it. Call a foul on Dennis Smith Jr. We'll come celebrate the Wizards' 25th anniversary with Gilbert Arenas, Caron Butler, and Antoine Jameson on Friday, November 18th, when the Wizards play the Miami Heat at 7 p.m. Get tickets now for the reunion by visiting WashingtonWizards.com/tickets or scan the QR code.
Antoine Jameson in the crowd. Beard looking sharp. Shape up looking sharp.
They all look the same. Look at Twan. Hasn't aged a bit.
At all. Just ask Drew Gooden about just some of the nightmares he'd have trying to guard Antoine.
Oh, I thought you were talking about beard dye.
Boy, those were some battles. Good old days. Here's Hachimura, 1 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound, Barton fades. We'll stay right here. So they're going to call a foul on Book Night. Anthony Gill will go to the line.
It's working.
You can see the Wizards are starting to get in a little offensive rhythm. Started with Porzingis, a couple easy drives by Kyle Kuzma, Monte Morris, knocking down a shot. Let's see if Rui can kind of join the party and kind of get up in the mix offensively. I think he can definitely post up McDaniels.
The Wizards inbound the ball. Porzingis with a tough jumper. Here's Book Night to Oubre.
Oubre with the slam on the fast break.
Kelly Oubre now with 18 points.
Man, when you talk about the transition points tonight and fast break opportunities, Charlotte Hornets tonight, 14. And now 17, excuse me.
Rui driving. Get that! By Richards, as he says, as he blocks Rui's shot. Wizards up 1.
Here's Daniels.
Daniels drives on KP, draws the foul. He's going to get the and-one call.
Just too many and-ones. If you're going to go up and foul a guy now, Porzingis did a...
If you're going to foul him, man, tell him, Drew, foul him. If you're going to foul him, foul him.
On that glass right here, you see the block shot by Richards. And right here, Porzingis, you're going to wrap up a guy, wrap him up. You got to be much stronger than that, out of position. And got caught at the rim by McDaniels.
Jalen McDaniels' brother Jaden plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and he's also the cousin of former Wizard Juwan Howard, who's now the head coach at the University of Michigan.
I mean, giving up all kinds of offensive rebounds, man.
Insane when the free throw shooter gets the ball back after his miss. You have to box out the free throw shooter and talk.
Here's Barton on the cross. Trying to find Daniel Gafford. Good to see him back in the game and count the bucket.
And 1 for Daniel Gafford.
We've seen some circus shots.
Hey, I called the air one. I called the air one when the ball was in the air.
Look at this again.
I don't know how. I mean, it'll count for Gafford, but that was pretty goofy.
And would never make that shot again.
I still think the Lopez shot from his fanny is the wildest shot I've seen this season.
Was it an one too?
Was that an one? You know, we've called a couple games since then.
Or either that or we getting old. Quick.
Both. Wizards with a 2-point lead under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Jordan Goodwin guarding Dennis Smith. Nick Richards.
Richards can't get it to go.
Good rebound.
Rui Hachimura pump fake on Richards, drives on Richards, up and under, draws the foul.
They'll call the Hornets for the foul. Wizards staying in attack mode. Timeout on the floor by Charlotte.
Wizards being aggressive. That is one thing I like that they're doing. They're being very aggressive. They're being very aggressive. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video for your boy. Helps out a lot. If you want to become a member, like my boy Rich, Jay, Kevin, Brandon was in here earlier, Jay, click the link in the description. I said click the link in the description. Click the link that I have pinned in the chat box. Or if you want to donate and support in that way, you can as well. As we all watch this together. My demeanor has been really good today. I haven't been overly upset. My issues I've had with the team, I've calmly spoke about. I'm telling y'all, I'm not ranting like I did in the last game no more. Like until a little while on. They're not getting no more big rants out of me like that. Unless they do something incredibly like bad. It has to be something that's like really bad. It has to be really bad because whatchamacallit? Because that 42-point loss at home was really bad. It got to be something like that for me to really be like ranty like that. Because that make my throat hurt. I can't be ranting like that no more, man. I said that'd be making my throat hurt and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Give the right.
I need to see these stats for the offensive rebounds. I need to see how bad the Wizards are losing the offensive rebound battle. That's what I need to see. They're losing a rebound battle only 33-32. They've given up 12 offensive rebounds. They have 8. It actually hasn't been that bad. Mason Plumlee does have 10 rebounds to KP 7.
A back and forth affair here at Spectrum Center. There's been 12 lead
interesting.
Changes, 6 ties. Washington led by as many as 12. Let's go back to that previous play by Gafford.
Doing 2 things at once right here, Daniel Gafford. Challenging Richards at the rim and then coming up with the rebound. Actually 3, helping on the drive, challenging Richards on the drop-off, and coming up with that rebound. That's what it's going to take, and the elite defensive centers in this league do those things right there, and that was a prime example by Daniel Gafford.
Rui Hachimura misses the second free throw.
Hachimura misses that one. Again, as we said, this has been a back and forth affair. 6 ties, 12 lead changes.
PJ Washington, that's just not his game. I don't know what that was.
3-point Wizards lead.
Rui backing down Boot Knight, kicks it out to Will. Will saying, post that boy back up. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Nice pass off to Gill. Can't finish it.
Rebound by McDaniels.
Good space and just a tough miss opportunity at the rim for Anthony Gill.
Pump fake by Boot Knight. Boot Knight driving, gets the layup. That's too easy. Chip said Rui has gone out the door.
You gotta watch out with Book Knight. He can put you to sleep. Kind of has that slow, herky-jerky, shifty game on the perimeter.
50 of their 70 points have come in the paint. 50. Turnover Washington. Here's Richards. Look at Gafford. Look how he's defending Richards. He's like, if you want to shoot that long jumper, go right ahead.
Boot Knight for the 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Will Barton. Which is up 1. So he said if Gill's going to play, he has to make corner 3s a Bunny's bare minimum.
Shooting.
Oh, 100%.
For the Hornets from 3 tonight.
Will Barton steps out of bounds as he gets double teamed.
Out of bounds due to that double team there by Washington and Richards.
Great trap by the Hornets right there on that sideline. The Wizards try to keep the ball in the middle of the floor as much as possible. You can see if you try to set a side pick and roll that they're going to jump it on the sideline and just blitz you.
Wizards 4th in the league in opponents' paint points with 43. They've already given them 50 tonight. Here's Rozier. Creating and was still able to get that shot off.
That's tough.
Tough move by Terry Rozier.
Rozier now with 10.
Rozier's starting to heat up a little bit too.
Goodwin.
Jordan Goodwin gives it off to Rui. Rui. That's the step back mid-range cash. When in doubt for Rui, man. When in doubt, that's his go-to.
That elbow pulling up for that mid-range jump shot that we know he can hit at a high clip.
When in doubt, that's the go-to.
7-second difference here.
Play Rozier.
Anthony Gill accepting the assignment on Scary Terry.
Kicks it out to McDaniels for the corner 3. Can't get it to fall.
The bullet right there, helping off
Anthony Gill kicks it off to Rui Hachimura, who goes in and gets the and 1 at the end of the 3rd. Like 2 seconds left.
To miss a shot, get out and run, good things will happen. We saw it time and time again in that
A
first
rare,
quarter.
easy, fast break bucket.
Back in that 3rd quarter. And whenever you have this opportunity, take advantage.
A rare and easy fast break bucket there.
But chance for one more.
For the Wizards.
Double-digit game for Rui Hachimura coming off the bench. We talked about his consistency really all season long, Drew.
And he's not doing too much. He's getting it within the flow of the game.
Rozier's 3 is off at the buzzer, so Washington comes back here in the 3rd quarter to take a 4-point lead. 12 minutes to go here at Spectrum Center as the Wizards are looking to snap a 9-game road losing streak against Charlotte.
5 minutes, fellas. 5 minutes.
Appreciate it, man.
Well, guys, how we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling, guys? You said Rui doing work, like when he's confident. Yeah, Rui's good when he's confident. Rui this whole season, something that he's done that I really like is he's been aggressive this whole, like he's been aggressive this whole season. You know, obviously you can tell he's gotten stronger, which is something you love to see. He's gotten stronger. And I like that, man. Chubby said, just waiting for Unsub to mess this up. Jones, what's going on? You said just turned the game on. How have you been looking? It's been a pretty up and down game, I would say. The Wizards are leading. They're up by 4. I honestly can't get a feel for this game. Like, the Wizards they haven't played terrible, but it's not like they're setting the world on fire. But like I said, they also haven't been terrible. So I don't know. Kevin, you say, who do you have winning the Ravens Saints game? I will go with I'll go with the Ravens. I think the Ravens take it. You know, with the addition of Roquan Smith helping their defense out, getting a nice Pro Bowl linebacker up in there. That'll help defensively. I'll go with the Ravens. I'll definitely say Ravens.
When you start to see some chemistry forming there and the pump fake to the finish. And whenever you have a 7'2", 7'3" guy having the ability to pump fake and get to the rack, it is awesome, man. Look at the game summary. Wizards lead actually 76-72, and these have been the guys.
Davey said, I feel like when I show up, they losing streak begins.
For the Hornets.
Already been that, man. Rui Hachimura mid-range, can't get that to fall. Rebound there by Daniel Gafford, though. He has to get rid of that. McDaniels, that was tough. He got to get that back out. Terry Rozier open for 3. Rims in and out. Dang. Tough break for the Hornets there. Jordan Goodwin with the ball in his hands. Off to Daniel Gafford. Gives it off to Will Barton. Will Barton drives, kicks the cutting Jordan Goodwin for the layup.
I love the patience by Goodwin when he gets to the rim. He's never rushing himself either. With the right hand or left hand, is an easy lay every time.
Jordan Goodwin, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists.
Hey, man, Jordan Goodwin, he belongs, man. He belongs.
Talk about some carryover.
Terry Rozier, good defense there by the Wizards, but Hornets. PJ Washington, a tough 3. If he make, PJ Washington hasn't been making wide open 3-pointers. He makes a contested 3-pointer at the end of the shot clock. I mean, there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. That's just extremely tough right there.
Floater is good. Perfect from the field. Remains.
Jordan Goodwin. I mean, come on, man. What more can I say? You see talent there, man. Offensive rebound there.
Here's Barton going left. Off glass is pure.
I like the play. I really want to see Daniel Gafford set a better pick than what he's been set tonight. A stronger, solid pick is going to open up things not only for Barton, but for himself.
Let's look at the patience here of Will Barton.
Yeah, you can see it right now. Will Barton just probing through the lane, and this is the play where I'm saying is you can move when the ball moves, and right there, Goodwin showing the ability. Not only can he score with the ball in his hands, but he can be a guy that can move without the ball.
Terry Rozier off the backboard, leaning. That is tough. That is tough. Will Barton working. Daniel Gafford off the Rui Hachimura. Champy said Goodwin got with Jordan. I said it before. I tweeted it too. I said Jordan Goodwin should get minutes, man. He's more ready than Johnny Davis, and he's more ready to contribute. And it took a while, but we got here. Not that long, honestly, but I mean, we eventually got here. We eventually got here.
T-Mobile coast-to-coast coverage. Some of the surprise teams.
Corey Kispert coming into the game.
In the association. What's catching your eye?
Two surprise teams. I mean, you knew the Cavaliers were going to do something, adding Donovan Mitchell to that recipe they have there in Ohio. But the Jazz definitely taking. Nobody. Definitely taking.
Chippy said, I know if him start with him starting at point guard. Hey, I'm all for Jordan Goodwin starting at point guard. I'm all for that. Personally. Terry Rozier kicks out to PJ Washington. PJ Washington, another contested three. Who does he think he is?
Utah actually beat Memphis.
These PJ Washington threes are like crazy right now. Good cut by Rui Hachimura. Good find by Daniel Gafford. Good patience.
Improved being a facilitator when he catches it in that short pocket on that roll. Great job by Rui cutting back door at the right time. Traveling violation. But I like to see the Wizards go right back at it. Make the Hornets have to adjust to you. Why do something else and second guess yourself? This has been effective, highly effective. That middle pick and roll with Will Barton facilitating. If you can have Daniel Gafford making the right decisions at the right time, being a playmaker, is going to be that much more tougher to guard.
That's the 10th turnover for the Hornets.
Monte Morris working some pick and roll with Daniel Gafford. Kicks it out to Corey Kispert. Corey Kispert hands it off to Rui. Rui pumps, cut off, fade, mid-range shot, and it goes. I mean,
it's beautiful.
Sometimes it's just that time.
That left shoulder, right shoulder, call it what you want to. That is nice.
That ball goes out of bounds. Hornets basketball. JT Thornton.
Good game from Rui tonight. He's definitely having himself a nice game.
We give some props to Will Barton.
He's 100% having himself a nice game.
Solid minutes for those two, and for them to stay ready, because this game is not over, and you can definitely utilize him. Let's give Monte Morris a couple looks, see what he has going, and Kispert.
If you look at the minutes distribution tonight, Drew, across the board has been solid for Washington.
Terry Rozier. Tough three. Gets it to go. I'm telling you, man.
We said Rozier was going to come in this game extremely aggressive, shooting 24 shots last game, and you see it 39 straight games with a made three-pointer, and that's the second longest streak in the NBA.
Kyle Kuzma tries to answer back with a three, can't get it to fall. Rebound Hornets. Smith driving. Tough layup attempt, but a rebound for Richards, and he puts it back up. The Wizards' lead is cut down to 2.
Second chance opportunities. That's how he puts food on the table.
Nick Richards, again, one of the bigger surprises in the league this year. 2 double-doubles, including a career-high 20 points and a career-high 11 rebounds against Atlanta.
19 minutes.
Monte Morris working. Kicks it up to Kuz. Kuz drives in. Kuz puts it up. Gets his shot blocked by Richards. I mean, this Richards kid is a problem. Terry Rozier kicks it to McDaniels. Wide open in the corner. Can't get it to fall. Daniel Gafford rebound. Richards is simply a problem.
Timeout on the floor for the Wizards. 6:41 remaining here in the fourth.
Richards is a problem. He's a problem. Good timeout, yeah. You definitely gotta try to cut that off. Cut off that little hose. You know, you gotta lead. You're up by 2. Gotta try to, you know. On the floor right now for the Wizards, they got Gav, Rui, Monte, Corey, Kuzma. This lineup, once again, I don't like this lineup. I just don't like this lineup, man. The last time this lineup was in the game, whatchamacallit, they made a run. Last time this lineup was in the game, the what's their names? The Hornets made a run. I just don't like this lineup. Kevin said, would you start Goodwin? Yes. I have no issue, me personally. I have absolutely no issue with I have absolutely no issue with making on the fly moves, man. I would start him, but you know, we all know that that's not happening. But I have no issue with starting Goodwin. He looks like the best point guard on the team right now. Jay said Weston is Swizz team, don't get no court respect. Them boys come right out our guys.
We got some Wizards
gotta tough it up, man.
Down here in Charlotte, you see the old school Perron Butler jersey.
Just gotta tighten up.
Reunion will take place with the Big Three coming up on November the 10th. It's an Agent Zero jersey.
Talk about second chance opportunities. Charlotte Hornets 15 offensive rebounds, leading to 19 second chance points, and two guys in particular, Plumlee and Richards, combining for 10
Hachimura gives it off to KP. KP
Porzingis in the game now being guarded by Washington.
Working on Washington, loses the ball, puts it up, gets fouled. Yeah, that was definitely a bailout right there.
How much attention
that was a bailout.
Porzingis drew. There's two guys and Plumlee coming over to help, almost a third guy. Look at that if you're the Wizards. Give them another look down there. And if those guys help, like these,
KP got lucky there on that foul call. First free throw attempt misses. The Wizards have, that's one thing they definitely haven't done well today. They haven't shot from the free throw line well. They're shooting 57% from the free throw line. It's hard to win games if that's how you're going to shoot from the free throw line.
Makes the second. Wizards now up 3 with 6:26 remaining in the fourth.
I know that.
You talked about the offensive rebounds and those second chance points. That'll be key for the Wizards to lock in on here as we close out this game.
Turnover there.
Defense right there by Rui.
Forced turnover there for the Wizards. The Wizards continue to be up 3.
Forcing them back door, causing that turnover.
Corey Kispert in the game for Washington.
Morris, nice pass to KP, kicks it off to Kuzma. Kuzma for the corner 3, cashes it.
There it is.
Big 3 from Kuzma.
I
agree.
And who did that leave open? Kyle Kuzma, finding the right guy at the right time. Great shot.
Dennis Smith misses it. Rebound by Kyle.
With his 5th rebound. Washington looking to extend this lead.
Monte gives it off to KP. KP deep 3. Can't get it to fall. TJ Washington, tough load over top of Kispert.
Has that throwback game. Playing him at the 4, sometimes the 5, tweener. Could post up, shoot threes, has a jump hook. Solid enough rebounder, play some defense. Could be interchangeable on the defensive end. You know, it's just a good utility guy to have on your team.
Kuzma gives it out to Porzingis. Porzingis kicks it out to Corey Kispert. Corey Kispert for the three and hits the front of the rim.
A good shot. Good final by Porzingis.
Jay, you said, Gillis our goon. That's a foul there on Kispert. Dennis Smith's going to go to the free throw line. Jay said, Gillis our goon. What does that tell you?
If you miss it, you get the call.
And Gil's not even a goon.
Those untold, unspoken languages in the game of basketball when it comes to officiating. He goes up and makes that as a no call.
Smith Jr. struggled from the field tonight, 1 for 9. He has 5 rebounds.
Good foul.
Jordan Goodwin coming in now, as well as Terry Rozier. Again, if you're just joining us, Jordan Goodwin, perfect from the field, 13 points.
Dennis Smith Jr. hits
from the field in 17 minutes. Wizards with a 3-point lead with 4:40 remaining in regulation.
Wizards setting a staggered pin down.
Kuzma, nice cut to the basket, gets it to drop.
I'd like to see the Wizards go back to that action and don't run away from it. It's a tough guard, and you see Coach Clifford has to go and call the timeout to figure it out and discuss this because this has been too easy right now.
So when people move, the offense looks half decent.
5-point lead for.
They've definitely turned it up. They've definitely turned it up. Wizards are moving the ball well. They're moving the ball, cut into the basket. It's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's what you want to see. That's definitely what you want to see. John, you said got to finish these boys off? Yes. Yes. 100%. 100% they have to finish these boys off. 100%. 92-87. Chance to get to 5 and 6. Who comes up after the Hornets? Let me look at the Wizards' schedule. After this game, the Wizards have Dallas and Spencer the Bitcoin coming in. We need to win. We need to win that game. If there's any game on the schedule I need the Wizards to win, it's that game right there. I need the Wizards to win that game, man. No lie. If there's one game I want the Wizards to win, it's against the Dallas Mavericks and Spencer the Bitcoin. Phil, you said Luka.
It's down in the Queen City. This is going to be a good one. We're almost done with it. When it's over.
Well, guys, it's getting into crunch time, man. 4 minutes. 4 minutes is some change.
You get player sound and hear from head coach.
4 minutes is some change, man.
Well. But Drew and Chris, has Jordan Goodwin done enough to close the show out down in Charlotte?
I think he's earned the right. With 4.5 left in this fourth quarter, he's definitely earned the right from his performance from last game and the carryover to tonight's game, picking up right where he left off in Memphis. CM, what do you think?
This is an absolute team effort tonight. The Wizards starters have scored 49 points. The Wizards bench has scored 43 points. The Wizards starters have 22 rebounds. The Wizards bench has 18 rebounds. As Terry
Rebound Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma comes up with a rebound. The Wizards starters have 10 assists. The Wizards bench has 9 assists. So, whoever closes the show, Wes Unseld can take pride and solace in the fact that he's got 10 guys out here that can close it.
Yeah, and I like to see Porzingis. Ooh, nice play.
Goodwin continues.
Goodwin, man.
Perfect from the field.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Two-man game. Let's see if we could get
why do I know to put Jordan Goodwin in, and it took so long? That should have been an and one. That should have been an and one for Oubre. I'm telling you, man.
Let's check in with Megan. What did the Wizards have to say in that last timeout?
Guys, they want to keep up the energy to close out this fourth quarter, but specifically they were talking about the backdoor cuts. We know Terry Rozier is lethal from beyond the arc, but he's also lethal
Good shot by Kuzma.
Who has the assignment? The dog in Jordan Goodwin.
He obviously accepts that assignment as Kyle Kuzma now scores his 18th point.
That's a big
we looking good, guys. We looking good, man.
Whenever Kyle Kuzma could add to the party.
Jordan Goodwin hooping. Jordan Goodwin has 15 points, 7 for 7 shooting,
Drew, let's look at that last
3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks. How do I know to put Jordan Goodwin in this game and give him minutes? But it took the Wizards this long to give him minutes, man.
But look at the aggressiveness by Kyle Kuzma. Staying in attack mode. Terry Rozier, 6'5", 6'4", call it what you want to. Kuzma, 6'10", staring down. And
come on, man.
That shot.
Come on, man. Respect Jordan Goodwin. Respect him.
For the guard to come up, either Monte Morris or Goodwin.
Respect him.
Attack into the paint.
Respect him.
The guy either popping in Porzingis or Kyle Kuzma.
Yes, sir.
The last 2 nights, the Wizards have found a revelation in Jordan Goodwin. Look at the minutes last night in Memphis.
I mean, come on, man.
Best guards in the league in John Morant. Tonight, 18 minutes, 15 points. Perfect from the field. Drew at 7 for 7. What more can you say?
Yes. Yes, Jordan Goodwin. That's all I got to say, man. Jordan Goodwin. Oubre for the deep 3. He's missed. He hasn't been hot from 3 at all. I think Oubre's only made like 1 3 this whole game.
Ball goes into the hands
Still for the Hornets, though.
7-point lead. This is the biggest lead of the second half for either team.
With a double team off. Good switch right there.
PJ missed that backdoor cut, but Kelly backdoor cuts. Good block there by Rui.
That's the extra effort play right there, CM. And man, beats you off the dribble. And you have the competitive spirit. Catch up.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Chase it down with a block. There's the beat, and then look, there's another beat.
Here's Plumlee. A block by Porzingis. Hachimura comes up with it. 2 excellent defensive stops by Washington. Porzingis picks up his dribble.
Get a good look. That's all you can ask for. Do not turn the ball over. Get a good shot. Good cut.
Nice cut there by Kuz. Gets it to go. Wizards have done a really good job at moving off ball.
Good bucket right there. Moving well without the ball.
Clifford calls timeout as Washington extends their lead, largest lead they've had here in the second half, with 1:57 remaining.
They've done a really good job at moving off ball. They've done a really good job at cutting to the basket. Jordan Goodwin, man, he's just been terrific all around, honestly.
Jordan Goodwin, 15, Porzingis,
really impressive stuff. Really impressive stuff.
I want to add that Goodwin hasn't missed a shot. He's 7 for 7, but great patience.
Jordan Goodwin has looked good.
Getting into that sweet spot. Good find by Monte Morris, and could have been an and one right there on PJ Washington.
The Wizards just look. That's how you that's how you do it.
He says we've got pride with everything.
You know, that's how you do it.
We didn't want the same result that happened in Brooklyn. We came back, gave ourselves.
It's a good showing after the bad Memphis game.
So the carryover
Good job putting this game away, man. It ain't over yet, but they're doing a really good job of putting this game away.
You do not want to be in a rush to win this ball game.
You know, you just don't want to do nothing goofy or continue to do goofy things.
I want to look back at this game and say, hey, the Hornets had an opportunity, one shot to either tie or win it. Put them away. It's about time and score. Value the basketball. Play without fouling.
Just finish this off, man.
With a rebound and get a good shot.
You see what Kyle Kuzma does in terms of wins and losses for Washington this year. He's got 20 points and 6 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, well, he needs to score the ball. He has to be in the mix offensively if this team wants to be successful.
Nice how PG was right in front of us this whole time. Like, Jordan Goodwin out here getting closing minutes, man. Like, I don't know how it's going to look when Bradley Beal comes back. I mean, Goodwin, I just don't know how you... Rozier for the 3, can't get it to fall. Rebound Wizards, man.
Right there, that's all you can ask for is a miss and a rebound.
Washington with a 9-point lead with a minute 45 remaining in regulation. As Drew said, no need to rush. 5 on the clock.
Rui Hachimura is going to have to shoot a mid-range. Can't get it to go, but a rebound by Jordan Goodwin.
I mean, those are the plays that the Wizards been missing this entire year.
Monte Morris drives, puts up a tough layup, and gets it to go. The Wizards just about ice this game.
Huge bucket by Monte.
The lead is now 11. Dennis Smith's junior shot is off. Good rebound there by the Wizards.
Look like we wrapping this up, guys. We look like we gonna end it with a dub, man.
Splits the double team.
We gonna end this game getting a dub. Terrific game by Jordan Goodwin.
Let's take a look at Drew's Clues, the victory, and see if
impressive.
Drew's Clues. Blues Clues.
Impressive performance, you know, to end this. They beat a team that we, you know, that's been struggling.
Yes, they did.
Hey, Kristaps Porzingis.
And didn't take that. Put the exclamation point on the Drew's Clues, the victory.
KP.
Good job, fellas.
What a way for this Wizards team to come back and answer the bell.
Probably the best closeout game thus far of the season. Having a lead and closing out a ball game the right way.
Foul on KP, gives up the and 1. Hey, Jordan Goodwin, man. I mean, come on, bro. When Bradley Beal returns.
Washington with 20.
When Bradley Beal returns, Jordan Goodwin still deserves minutes. When DeLon Wright comes back, Jordan Goodwin still deserves minutes. I mean,
Washington's able to convert that three-point play. Wizards lead is 10. Washington able to break that press. Drew, let's take a look at tonight's drive of the game. It is presented by your Washington area Honda.
I'm playing Jordan Goodwin over Corey Kispert when DeLon Wright comes back. When DeLon Wright's back, Bradley Beal's back, I'm still playing Jordan Goodwin. I'm giving him Corey Kispert minutes. Corey Kispert minutes is Jordan Goodwin minutes.
Snatch the screws off the basket.
Wizards still suck at shooting free throws.
Anthony Gill set to check in. He'll come in for Porzingis. Big night for KP.
This is a good dub for the Wizards, guys. This is a good dub for the Wizards. You know, we hanging around 500.
And waiting for a Taj Gibson high five. Left the man hanging. You can't leave your teammate hanging on a high five.
We hanging around 500. That's all we can really do.
Terry Rozier getting to the cup. Wizards lead is 9. Another foul for Charlotte.
Jordan Goodwin going to the free throw line.
The damage in the painted area. Am I reading this right? Is that 122 points combined? In the paint?
Hey, man, you know the motto. You went to school. You do the math.
I was gonna say I got an iPhone. You got an iPhone.
Jordan Goodwin hits the free throw. Jordan Goodwin up to 17 points. Goodwin. I mean, just perfect.
What a story.
Perfect night, literally, for Jordan Goodwin. A perfect night from him.
And gentlemen. And he remains that way.
I mean, just a perfect night.
1 from 3. Perfect.
You talk about a perfect performance. This is it.
Well, we got the fact check. It's 122 points scored. 124.
Now 124.
Monte Morris going to go to the free throw line.
Drew, I don't want to jinx it, but I do want to ask you a question.
Talk to me.
What does this do for this group?
Gives you some confidence.
Yeah, it's a decent win. Definitely a decent win tonight.
In this league. Start off hot.
The Hornets missing some guys, missing a lot of key guys.
Lost Bradley Beal.
Got some injuries going on.
And for you to lose, your head guy, the number 1 guy, I think they did a pretty solid job and gave guys an opportunity to shine, like Goodwin.
Wizards up 10 with 30 seconds to go.
Tonight,
Dennis Smith
he's starting to flourish and
gets to the basket, misses the layup. Rebound Wizards. Out of bounds though.
Out for Johnny, the way he performed the last 2 nights for the Capital City Go-Go, so that's good to see. But for this team, Drew, you saw the carryover. We don't do moral victories. We get it. This is a win-loss business. It's very simple, right? But you did see last night the way that they competed. You wondered if they could.
I'm impressed, man. I'm definitely impressed with the team.
Not only did they compete at a high level, but they were able to sustain balanced scoring.
I think they've done a terrific job tonight.
Well, you needed 1 guy to step up and provide some type of defensive effort.
Wizards have done a terrific job tonight, man.
Because that's all we kept talking about was energy and effort. And who was that guy? Jordan Goodwin. And I think everybody I think he reminded everybody.
Anthony Gill's going to go to the free throw line now.
Let's get back on track. I'm here for you. And I think everyone on this team followed suit.
Good work, man. Good work from the guys.
Kelly Oubre called for the foul, his 5th, so the unofficial mayor of Charlotte, Anthony Gill, will go to the charity stripe. I am looking forward to this meal after the game provided by
I believe the restaurant, his family
Anthony Gill hits the first free throw.
Frustrations. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Join us for our
next
plays
that Lewis should get the Rock in a new contract.
Take on Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. Coverage begins at 6:30 on NBC Sports Washington with Wizards pregame.
Boom, are you chimp? Y'all have the same picture. Did you just change your name?
On the go by using the My Teams app. PJ Washington with the layup.
All right, guys, and that's the game, man. Wizards win 108-100.
For the first time since January 23rd, 2017, the Wizards went on the road in Charlotte, snapping their 9-game road losing streak.
They had a 9-game road losing streak in Charlotte? Oh, my goodness. But this is a good win. Definitely a good win for the Wizards there. Get back in the win column. It continued to bounce off that performance in the second half that they had against the Memphis Grizzlies. Get to 5-6, hanging around that 500 mark. Left hands up, Sean. Yeah, left hands up, man. It's definitely left hands up today. Anytime the Wizards win, you get a left hand up, because you never know. You never know when you're going to be able to put it up again. So yes, every time the Wizards win, you put them left hands up, because you never know when it's going to come back. But yeah, the Wizards, they shot 52% from the field. Rough shooting night from 3. Kyle Kuzma led all Wizards scoring with 20 points. He did a really good job at getting to the basket, cutting, especially in that second half, putting up that 20 points. KP with 19. Jordan Goodwin, though. I mean, you got to give player of the game to the Jordan Goodwins of the world. You got to give the player of the game to the Jordan Goodwins, because, I mean, what a terrific performance. Not only him just being a G League guy, being a go-go guy, but I mean, literally, defensively, extremely well, rebounding extremely well, moving the ball extremely well, shooting obviously extremely well. That was a perfect game from Jordan Goodwin tonight. I mean, if you want to talk about guys earning minutes, he's a guy that's earning minutes. You know, he's one of the guys that's earning minutes out here, playing big time ball. I was a big fan of him in the summer league. I was a big fan of him in preseason, and I wanted him to get minutes in the regular season, especially with Corey being out. And now he's getting to a point where I'm like, shoot, even when DeLon Wright and Brad, are out there, I want him to be getting minutes over Corey Kispert. I'm sorry, I like Corey, but Jordan Goodwin has impressed me more. I think he's just done a terrific job. I'm big on Jordan Goodwin, and I'm happy for him. He's doing a terrific job. So shout out Jordan Goodwin. Rui Hachimura had a terrific game as well. He shot 50% from the field, had 16 points. He's another guy that played really well tonight. The Wizards, they ended up, they turned it up. They played better defensively, especially down the stretch. Hornets had a terrible three-point shooting night, 15% for them, and only 41% from the field. But they got 101 shots up in comparison to the Wizards' 80. How in the world did that happen? I mean, the Wizards turned the ball over 13 times. But, all the offensive rebounds. I'm sorry. The Wizards gave up 18 offensive rebounds tonight. That can't happen against better teams. You can't give up 18 offensive rebounds. That's pretty crazy. I'm not finna lie. I'm really not. But yeah, so good dub for the guys tonight, man. I'll never complain about a win. Left hands up for sure. I'm still iffy about Wes Unseld Jr. One game doesn't do anything for me, but hey, Jordan Goodwin's, that's my guy, man. And he's becoming quickly, easily a Wiz favorite. Easily becoming a Wiz favorite. So, that's good to see, man. That is good to see. I'm happy, man. Wizards get a dub. They got a tough next game, though. They got Luka Doncic. I mean, I think he's the leader in scoring right now or something like that, but he's tough. That's going to be a tough matchup. Dallas coming in to go get a dub against them and those boys over there. So that's going to definitely be tough. Chippy said taking a chance. Way to go, Goodwin. Yeah, Goodwin's definitely doing a good job of taking advantage of the opportunities given to him. Because who knows how much opportunity he's going to have. So that's good. That's good to see. It's good to see him taking advantage and doing his thing and making most of the opportunity for sure. Richie said, I wasn't too impressed by the team offense. The sync of the defense was, don't know what that is, but Goodwin is gold. Yeah, they definitely, the offense was but they turned it up when they needed to. They turned it up when they needed to, and that's all you can really ask for right there. That's really all you can ask for. They turned it up when they needed to, and that's all you can ask for. Champi said Goodwin will slow him down. Luke in a fight with Denny and Goodwin are clamps. I mean, Bill, I assume Bradley Bill's going to be back for that. I assume Bradley Bill's going to be back for that, whatchamacallit game. I assume Brad's going to be back for that Mavericks game. So, who knows how much minutes Jordan Goodwin gets, but tonight was, they got the job done. Certain players definitely played well. As a team, they definitely, did better in that fourth quarter for sure. Definitely did better in that fourth quarter. So, Can't complain too much. Really can't complain too much. I mean, obviously, the biggest thing was the rebounding. The rebounding was terrible. The offensive rebounds, giving up 18 rebounds. The Hornets getting 101 shots up is crazy. 101 shots up is crazy. And nobody can tell me differently. Them getting 101 shots up is pretty insane. I think we all could agree with that. But good dub, man. Good to get back in the win column. I said the Wizards column. Good to get back in the win column. Left hands up, man. We're going to be back against the Mavericks. Hopefully, the Wizards shock some people. Get a dub. That's all we can really hope for, man. But yeah, man, them left hands got to go up. Them left hands 100% got to go up. 100%. But that's all for me, guys. Thank you guys for being in here with me today. Thank you guys for the likes. Being in here watching with me. Shawnee said, so where do you currently think we're finishing the season? I don't know. I honestly can't tell you. I have no real grip on this team. I honestly can't tell you. I honestly have no real feel on this team, man. So, hey. I don't know. But left hands up, man. Have a good rest of your night, guys. We'll just get to dub 5 and 6. And we'll see you against the Mavericks, man. Have a good one, guys. Peace.